Holy calamity, scream insanity. All you ever gonna be's another great fan of me. Break. Holy calamity, scream insanity. All you ever gonna be's another great fan of me. Break.
Welcome to another episode of the Open Micers Podcast. I'm Micah Hanner.
JD Etheridge, how'd you fuck that up?
I'm just fucking a little high. I'm chilling. We're doing something a little different. Taking a page out of a couple other podcasts, but we have a guest today. We set up early. We thought
Yeah, first time.
Get it popping a little bit. Try to get that fucking casual flow into the conversation.
Do you think you'll get here right at 2 or after?
Is this like questioning like his blackness?
Yes, straight up. Cause he looked like friendly, like office black.
Yeah, like an office, like a tattoo shop or something.
No, he looked like if he just changed his clothes, like put on a shirt and tie, he work at a bank or some shit like that.
Yeah, sure.
Have a white girlfriend named Kimberly.
Yeah. I can see that.
But if he's that kind of black, he's on time.
But how can you? I wonder if you can cash in different ways. Can you show up late but have a good credit score, or like can you show up on time?
If your credit's nice, you can show up whenever you want.
I wonder if there's things that like it'd be funny if like blackness worked in like if you do something you get to be blacker for longer. Like if you eat some chitlins, you're good for like 2.5 months. Like your blackness is completely in check.
That's disgusting.
Have you ever had chitlins?
They're nasty.
Have you ever had them?
I smelled them.
So you've never ate chitlins?
I'm not going to.
I've eaten them for sure.
You would or you have?
I have.
What it tastes like?
Pretty good, especially if they're hot. Good.
That smell is so out the gate. I'm just like I can't.
Yeah.
Put it in my mouth.
I don't know if I'd do it again. It's like a win in Rome type thing. Win in ghetto Rome type situation. Honestly, I mean I don't know.
When I seen them, it was like around my cousins and shit, and they be destroying them. I'm just like I can't.
That is a different lifestyle.
I'm like I really
destroying chitlins. That's different.
I couldn't get behind it.
It's weird how black people feel so different about pork. Like some people like I don't even eat pork, and then some are just like going hard on chitlins.
All on the pork.
Yeah. Every level of pork.
All pork. There's a bacon themed restaurant in South Carolina. Learned that via Facebook.
Heart Attack City.
Do want to go. It's bacon. Everything's bacon themed. Like the bread, the
bacon
drinks.
Bread. What?
Everything. Bacon themed.
Alright, that's OD.
But I mean, if you're going to go hard at a bacon restaurant, you got to go hard.
Yeah.
Your chicken tastes like bacon.
Chicken. Bacon.
Mm-hmm. That's got to be some.
How do you feel about this like cold intro thing? I feel like
I like it. I feel like you backing out early.
No.
Because you light skinned and you don't want to do new things.
No, I'm just curious. I don't know.
You light skinned, bro. You're light skinned.
It's like now we're on like bacon restaurants.
Dude. That's what I. Well, listen. You're talking about JD Edger right now, taking one Spanish class in the summertime.
How's that going, by the way?
Pretty good. Community college is dope.
It's easy.
Should have been doing this shit from the jump.
That's what I tell people all the time.
I should have been doing this shit.
Why's community college so dope? Put people on.
You can't, dude. In my class, my Spanish 111, which was the first level Spanish, the teacher was like, she was trying to get us to speak like her or whatever. Speak Spanish.
Yeah.
And she was like, some white dude in the class. She was like, Ralph or whatever the name was. Ralph.
Yeah.
Say Argentina. Because the G's are,
Yeah.
I'm learning.
So
I'm learning shit. I am learning shit.
You're pulling up to class high shit like, let's learn a language.
I wasn't even that high. Like my first day, I'm not gonna be high. I'll see how it's gonna go. I'm going to be high every day after.
Oh, so you've already done one class?
I've already done one.
So you've done one class and you're like, this is lit.
It's a 3-hour class on Tuesday though. It's once a week. You know what I'm saying?
When?
So like Tuesday.
When during?
Fucking 7 to like 10.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it ain't that bad really. You have a break in the middle and like. If it was like chemistry, I'd be like, okay, ooh. But like, she was like, say Argentina. Like, try to really get us. This teacher is trying hard as shit.
Yeah.
Argentina. Dude, it was like, Argentina. She was like, excelente.
She just said excelente.
Excelente.
And he's like, excelente?
But like, no, she was just saying excelente off of him attempting.
Yeah.
Because like, people are saying words wrong all class.
Yeah.
And she's just like, excellent.
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 Getting that check.
You are good. Excellent.
Is she like Spanish, you think?
I think so. Her last name is teacher I had wasn't even my real teacher.
Oh, okay.
She was like substituting
Fake
for
teacher.
the lady for the first day.
Damn, first day not showing up.
She's not in the state at the moment. She's in the state now, I think. Her name was like, my real teacher's named Claudia. The lady I had was named Edihidio. Yeah. And she was like,
Claudia's going to be white.
She was like, roll your R's. And I was like, I can't do it. And she was like, that's okay.
Excellent.
And I was just like, yo, what? We played bingo?
Well,
we did alphabet and numbers.
What if Claudia's not nearly as lit as Edmonton?
Well, Claudia had all the activities we did with Edihidio.
Oh, Edihidio.
Edihidio was the one just administering the stuff. But
how much Spanish do you know right now?
I can say my name, alphabet, and numbers.
What's your name? Joshua?
Me llamo, JD.
Oh, I thought you were going to say...
Or me llamo, Hotade.
Hotade? Yeah.
Hotade.
My name is Miguel in Spanish.
You serious?
Yeah.
They was like... I think it was like Michael turns to Miguel, and they were like, what's your name? Micah. They were like, you're also Miguel.
Yeah.
Just like,
sure.
That's close to Michael Miguel.
That's what Spanish niggas told me. I never really asked anybody.
I was talking to my friend from...
Spanish people.
She teaches English in Japan. I was talking to her last night for like an hour. And I was like, how you going to say my name in Japanese? And she was like, Joshua. I was like, that's cheap.
Yeah, it is cheap.
You can really just
Michael.
say... But it's like Micah. It's a Micah and then a...
Micah Yamaha.
Yeah. Micah. It is like a bunch of
Kawasaki.
stuff after. I'm like, that's cheap. You just say an English root word and just add some funky ass swag to the end of it, and now it's Japanese. Joshua.
That does sound Japanese as shit, though. I can't even lie.
Straight up.
She's teaching English in Japan?
She's one of 5 black girls in her prefecture that teaches something. She's the first black woman to teach in that position in like... She's the first woman in like 7 years, she said. She's the first black person she thinks ever. And she said she first got there.
The first black woman ever to enter Japan.
Ever to teach in that position.
Oh,
in that position in her school. She's like the first black person.
I don't know, man. If you go to another country just to teach English, I'm just like, man, get the fuck back over here.
Nah, they treat teachers so much better.
That's what I'm saying. Well, yeah,
you're not like a mini rock star, but like just you ever see a nigga with a dope ass job, who's like living life and he's happy, making good money?
Yeah.
A teacher is that over there. Like a teacher's not that over here.
I know, but should they be here fucking teaching our dumbass kids how to speak?
Man, fuck all this shit. Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
I don't know.
Yo, this country is doing what this country's gonna do. This country, I keep thinking about it over and over again, and that's why I'm playing video games. I'm trying to stop thinking about what's going on in America.
It's hard.
This country is built upon death and war.
You know what's crazy? How much have you watched House of Cards?
I'm on the Young Pope, bro.
You didn't watch any of the House of Cards yet?
I watched the first episode, but...
Whew. Anyways, the more, especially this season, when I watch this, I keep up with politics more because I'm like, this shit is really going on. Like, the head of the FBI that just got fired by Trump testified the other day talking a bunch of shit about him in Russia. Like, this shit is really, like, in the moment popping off.
I mean... On the same front, bro. Watch the Young Pope, because religion is really going on. religion is really happening.
You think they ever gonna let a Young Pope? Is that the whole premise?
Bro, he's saying some of the realest shit in this fucking TV show, bro. Bro, the TV show's not a lot of action, but these conversations are really happening. These are real, bro. It's like you, Mike. Imagine you walked in my apartment. And
you're the Pope?
And you own all the Jew money. Like all the money.
All the Jew money.
It's yours. You're in charge of all that. And I'm in charge of all like the Italian religious people. That's the power. That's the power that I'm talking about. Like you got all the money, I got all the people, and like we're having these conversations.
Damn.
The nigga was like, it's one little thing I'll ruin that for you if you ever watch it. He was like, listen, the people may disobey me. They may disobey the Pope. They will never disobey Christ.
What?
Bro, and I'm sitting there holding my mouth, bro. I'm just like, this dude is serious.
Yeah.
This is some real shit.
How did he become Pope? Or is it going to ruin it too much?
That's part of the mystery. Because he was the apprentice to a dude who was supposed to be Pope. Something happened in the conclave. He snatched the election. He's the young Pope, 42 years old, American. That's not really,
And he's over in like Italy fucking shit up.
Destroying.
Is there subtitles? They talking English?
Both. Both. Jude Law's going between English and Italian and some Portuguese and some Spanish.
Ooh.
Like, it ain't nothing. These
Jude Law-
conversations are
Jude
going
Law's
down.
that dude. Jude Law is that dude.
You know, he's a monster. He's
I'm gonna watch Young Pope. I'm definitely. I mean, I gotta fit.
I get goosebumps watching that show, bro. 'Cause it's just like, what is he gonna say next? Because like it's House of Cards in the Vatican, but instead of like Kevin Spacey's real aggressive in House of Cards. Jude Law is very like, watch this. He's like
kind of like a magician.
It's kind of hard. It's the music, and also the music is phenomenal because like he's in the Vatican, but like when he was getting dressed up to give his speech to the clergy and the cardinals, they were playing like hip hop and like party rock and shit like that. He's like getting fresh and putting on his like gold shoes and rings and shit. It's just fucking, the music helps out a lot, but he's like, it's just like with Game of Thrones, like, you know, it's turning up in that last 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. With him, bro, he's saying something reckless as shit in the last 10, 15 minutes. Like, he's saying something hardcore that you gotta listen to. It's such a good show. I don't know why I slept on it. I think Westworld had me so wrapped up in that, I was just like, I can't take nothing else.
Westworld was crazy, man. I can't even front.
Westworld's fucking good.
It is a mind trip.
The Young Pope is...
Word, he's on his way.
Yeah, but the Young Pope is that fucking show. House of Cards, I know House of Cards, I'm gonna get to that. But the Young Pope is like, HBO's where it's at. I don't think I might go at Netflix, honestly.
You're never gonna go back to Netflix?
I'm watching HBO shows, I'm like, the quality is just so across the board consistent.
Yeah.
But Netflix is like, this could be good. And some stuff is really good, and some stuff is alright. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, also Netflix has so much content, I get overwhelmed. I'm like, you're giving me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new shows in a category every like Monday and Wednesday and Friday. Yeah. I feel overwhelmed. Yeah. But HBO is like, yo, come in like a couple weeks. One show, nigga, yeah. And then, like, it's
dude,
good.
You need to get on that Vice shit, man. That's on HBO.
I like that it's weekly. I can keep up with. I'm just like, I like the pacing.
Yeah.
HBO, Netflix. I'm just like, so much. I gotta pick and choose what I'm like. But
man, I'm telling you got on Shameless, man. That shit would change your life.
I mean, I heard people talk about Shameless, but it's just like I've seen bits and pieces, and I'm like, this doesn't. It just doesn't seem like.
I know. But if you start the first episode and you get locked in, like you realize it's the perfect show because it is so funny. It can be so fucking funny, and then moments it's sad, and then fucking crazy, and there's like action, and there's entertainment, and there's relationships, and it's like literally the perfect show because you can't put your finger on it. Like, and it's just written perfectly. The all the characters are interesting as fuck. You ever like watching a show and you're like going down the storyline, you're like, man, I fucking hate it when this dude's even on. You mean you just don't give a shit about a character?
I never hated a character. I've not given a shit about.
It's just a boring. Just every time they go to them, you're just like, what are we?
But I mean, I feel like sometimes people just like they write characters in last minute. I'm like, I can tell when that happens.
Nah, man, this show's fucking good.
I mean, I don't doubt it. I can't say I'm gonna watch it. But it's just, people in my life have been like,
there's a reason, dog. I'm gonna get on Young Pope. I'm definitely gonna get on Young Pope.
See, Netflix has, HBO got like 1, 2 seasons. You can like digest that. Netflix be like, yo, new show right here, 9 seasons, digest it. And you're like, that's my whole life. That's everything.
It's worth it, man. Shameless is good, dude.
It's so much stuff I want to watch. Like, I still want to watch motherfucking,
Did you like Weeds?
No, I watched Weeds, but like a dude at my job was defending. He's like, Weeds is that joint. I was like, Weeds is trash.
Weeds is alright, but it's like
Weeds is trash.
Weeds ain't trash.
It's on that fucking How Much Mother type shit.
I feel like if you've seen 10
How
episodes,
Much Mother exactly feeling the same way. I don't want to talk about it, but it's like I'm watching this show and I'm like, y'all want to like this shit? This shit's funny.
Yeah,
it's good. Season 1 is solid. I fuck with Kevin Nealon. Oh, he's a stand up. I'm watching the stand up too.
Yeah.
I'm invested in this show. I like this show. This white lady doesn't seem that white. I'm fucking with this shit.
Yeah.
Season 2, all right, you fucked that black dude in season 1.
Yeah.
He's gone now.
No
more black dude. You're selling white now. You're selling white girl. Okay.
Yeah.
You're selling white girl.
With Weeds, I feel like if you've seen 10 episodes, you've seen any 10 episodes.
Dude, and then like she starts selling white girl, then she stops selling drugs at all. She opens a boutique. And I'm like, I'm done with this whole fuck. And now it seemed like she was just having sex with powerful dudes at certain
points. You know, fucking dude from Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
I seen a cameo where, like, literally she just goes off to a bar because she's pissed off. He's there. They fuck in the bar. And then she leaves. It's like this little storyline.
I'm like, and the whole thing is like, I'm not liking this main. If I don't like the main character, I can like the show. Because Well, Game of Thrones
That's the
is no
thing
real
about
main character.
that's the thing about Shameless.
It's no real main character.
No, there are main. But it's like choose your own main character.
Yeah.
It really is choose your own. That is the coolest part, and it's gone on so long. You're literally seeing people grow up too.
Yeah.
And like literally go from, like one of the characters specifically like little girl to like preteen to like hormone, like the whole thing.
I'm not fucking with weeds. That's my. It's just.
Did you watch like every episode?
No, I watched a couple. I watched like 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah, I've seen like a season here and there.
And I'm just like,
randomly.
you shouldn't be acting this way, lady. You're a parent.
Yeah.
Like, she got 2 kids
And then
at
her
home.
kid like killed somebody and shit.
She got 2 fucked up kids at home.
Yeah,
Just
she don't even
2
give a
white
fuck.
kids with no guidance.
Yeah. A real understanding of like consequence. They're like, we're white.
Yeah, and then my mom's a drug dealer.
Yeah.
And like she's just out fucking these niggas, and I'm like, your kids at home crying, just sad,
Yeah.
trying to figure out why dad died. And like,
Yeah. Ain't Kevin Nealon trying to fuck her the whole time, like low key?
no, the dad's brother's like trying to fuck,
Yeah.
and that's weird because he was funny. He was a good character one season, and another season he was like this depressed, like lost character, and I was like, what are y'all are fucking this man up? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like let him pick an emotion. Bad show. Can't. I really. Netflix is really like. It put me on some good stuff, some amazing stuff. Put me on some garbage too.
Luke Cage was a goddamn disappointment.
Luke Cage was, and see, I've just been afraid to say something like this. Really,
Yeah.
Because when it was coming out, Charlamagne,
It's on some black shit.
I watched the interview. I love black people.
Yeah, same.
I really do.
Dude, those
I watched
first
the
like
thing.
7-9 episodes though, so good.
I watched the thing. It was
Until-
good. It
when
was good
Remy
till-
died, it was
good
over.
till Remy died.
It was good.
Remy's a new Madden.
Yeah. I saw that shit.
I'm buying it.
I know you are.
He's a new Madden.
Yeah.
But what the fucking
That's the move.
what
So you get so big up, you get into fucking sports games?
straight up.
That's the move.
But with fucking
Shit, throw him in the Call of Duty.
Luke Cage, when Remy died, they should. When Remy died, I stopped watching. I stopped. I was
watched
like,
one or two more episodes and I was like, look,
This don't make
bullets
sense
don't
no
touch
more.
him, and then he just like kind of beats people up. He takes a lot of hits.
and he gotta take the hits for action.
Yeah. But he's
I'm
gonna
like-
fuck these people
But
up.
my whole thing is like, I'm not invested in this character. Some girls like, you don't like Luke Cage, and I was like, nah. She's this real pro black hate white people type girl. And she was like, what do you like, capes and spandex? And I was like, you're offensive and aggressive and a bully. Let's put that on
And
the
yes,
table.
I do like
And
him.
I was like, no. He's like, nah, but how you gonna
fuck
attack
with the
me
good
about
Cage.
Daredevil? You ain't seen it. I watch all of Marvel stuff.
Did you see the last season of Daredevil?
Yes.
That shit was lit.
Yeah.
I think last time I talked to you, you hadn't seen it, but that shit.
No,
lit.
we talked about it a bunch of times. The fucking fight scene in the prison and all that shit. I seen all that
Yes.
shit.
Wasn't
Yeah.
that, but now I'm talking about the last season, another season that came out.
The third season?
The third season.
Of Daredevil?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's out.
I ain't seen that.
I think I watched it. Good.
What's in the third season? It's not the second season. The Punisher's in the second season. Who's the big dude in the third season?
I think it's just more shit, right? The girl or whatever is fucking him up.
I think you've seen season 2 like I have.
Maybe.
If their season 3 was out, I definitely would have been like on it.
We could have looked it up. I feel like I remember telling you to get on.
Season
it.
3's coming out. For sure. But I don't think season 3 is out.
Is that true?
I don't think it's out. Because, I mean,
You
we
should
we
look it
know
up.
Reed
You should look
Peterman
it up.
shit. Like,
You should look it up.
we in the same circle. We would definitely.
I feel like it just the shit we're talking about with Netflix.
Too much content coming out.
Too
Too
much. Are we
fast.
both about to look it up at the same time?
Oh, you go for it.
All right.
'Cause if it's out, then I'm be like, okay, now I gotta watch that shit. But like, Daredevil's good. Daredevil makes sense. Daredevil's a nigga who's blind, who's fighting the fuck out of these people. Luke Cage is this black dude who don't even want to fight sometimes.
Okay, maybe this is just the second season.
Okay, see, there we go. I was like, I hope you're not in front of me on that Daredevil shit.
But what did I watch that was just so good? Maybe it was just that I'm just remembering the second season or something.
Second season's amazing.
It is so
But
fucking
but
good.
that's what I want.
Yeah.
I'm watching Daredevil. I'm like, okay, Marvel's doing the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
So I'll watch Luke Cage. And I'm
Have
like,
you seen
I'm not
Wonder
invested.
Woman? Have you seen Wonder Woman?
Not yet. I heard it's really good.
Hers really good too.
It's a bunch of movies that came
You
out.
know,
Heard really
I
good.
think about doing the intro like this too. It's like I wonder if this is gonna eat into like the time we have with the guests because we only have so much battery life. I mean, we're straight now for sure, but
Yeah. I don't know. We'll work out. We got batteries.
it'll be
We got-
lit.
Yeah, we straight.
It'll be lit.
Dude, there's so much. Doctor Strange on Netflix now.
I saw that in theaters. It was good.
Is it good?
Yeah, it was good.
I want to see motherfucking the Power
It
Rangers
ma-
movie. I want to see the second Ninja Turtle movie. I didn't see that.
I do want to see Power Rangers.
Trolls is funny. You should watch. I watched Trolls with Tommy and Nick.
Did you watch Moana?
Nah, is it good?
Real fucking good.
What are we doing? What we just cuddly?
I don't know.
We the most cuddly black guys in comedy. I really will.
Is that true?
Who's more cuddly than us?
You want to talk about some shit? Have you seen
Also, Tank Smith.
Have you seen? Yeah, he's super good. Have you seen Ron Funches recently?
Lost weight.
Lost
Lost weight.
That's the move.
Yeah.
Show up big, let everyone know you're a big dude, lose the weight, and I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
the move.
Losing weight. That's good for him, man. I'm proud of him.
Looks like a whole new nigga.
About the same, nigga.
About to say.
But what were you saying? Cuddly. Moana was good, man. The Rock's fucking.
Yo, I would legit get to the business of critiquing kids' movies because I'm a fan of that shit.
I mean,
how
else do you do it by not just like doing that shit?
For real, I'm like a good I watched Secret Life of Pets. That shit was good. I like Trolls better. Trolls because Trolls
Didn't have Justin Timberlake in it?
Yeah, Trolls was good, bro. Trolls was good because it had all that cutesy stuff for the kids. And dude, writing for a kids movie, I was thinking would be a great challenge and a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because you got to make kids laugh and adults laugh at the exact same time.
You know, it was a good movie that I watched recently. Shrek 2.
Shreks are good.
I don't know if I've seen the ones after Shrek 1 and 2, but Shrek 2 is a good movie.
Yeah. You haven't seen Shrek 3?
I haven't seen the Puss in Boots one either. Is Puss in Boots good? Dude, why have you
I haven't seen Puss in Boots neither. I want to.
Why'd you make that face then?
I want to because I was like, this is what we can watch together.
Emily said it was good as fuck.
I watched Finding Dory.
I saw that shit in theaters.
When you go to these theaters, are you going, Emily?
Yeah, we can go.
See, we can't. We can't.
Why can't we go?
I got a joke about you can't be a big old black dude just in a movie theater laughing like, oh, this is amazing.
I know, but me and you can go. People think we're gay, it's whatever.
Get double arrested. That's what I'm
We're
going
not
to
gonna
get
get double arrested.
That's double arrested.
No, it's one arrest, two people.
That's why I like Netflix so much. I get to enjoy his kids' movies from my house. Like, I don't got to go,
We can throw one bitch on. Moana's good.
Is it on Netflix?
No.
What's it on?
It's just DVD.
I think it's on Netflix soon, though.
Probably.
But no, I watch all them shits, man. I watch Street Light of Pets. Trolls is the best kids movie on the thing right now, though. The hottest one. It's funny. It's really fucking funny.
Maybe. They're making a Secret Life of Pets too. I was like, man, Lucy K, Kevin Hart, I just making that money.
Kevin Hart can't stop making money. He's
really
crazy. At a certain point, he's like, he don't know what else to do at this point. He's
make
like,
money. You know, the second line of his shoes coming out. The Kevin Hart 2 is coming out.
So what's he doing now? He's a stand-up comedian, actor, athlete,
voiceover actor,
author.
He's like more like a fitness, not guru, but more like fitness, like personality. He's not really an athlete. He doesn't compete in anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's just like a fitness personality.
He's
trainer.
He
doesn't train people, but
he got a trainer.
I know he got a trainer, but he's just like a, you know what I mean? Fitness personality. I feel like
he's moving towards just like life coach, motivational speaker type area.
Mogul.
Just like mogul. Just like you could be like me one day.
Yeah. Dude, I got Charlamagne's book.
The physical copy or the audio?
Physical copy.
Is it good?
I started reading a little bit. I literally just got it the other day, but I mean, so far what I read was good. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely gonna check it out more.
I've been listening to hella Opie and Anthony's with Patrice O'Neal.
You know, I on Apple Music, I went and downloaded Patrice's Lost Files or whatever, that album that came out like not too long ago. Yeah. I'd heard all of it.
Yeah, it's just old stuff.
Yeah, but Lost Files, I thought it was gonna be like
it's clickbait.
I thought it was gonna be some shit no one ever like.
No,
I don't know.
It's just some raw early stuff. It's still like
it's just other versions.
It's cool to listen
jokes.
to like him in a room.
Like he's doing Pussy Beam like in a different way that like you've ever heard.
But it's just like I like seeing him in rooms without not with him. That room wasn't all the way.
You listen to Lost Files then?
Yeah, it was everything he's done. I listen to.
Yeah.
Or try to listen to.
Yeah.
Mr. P is I think one of the best audio recordings of comedy I've heard. Well, probably one of the best, if not the best, I've heard.
I can agree with that.
It's like just the way he starts out with just heavy, hard crowd work, moves into the government and the TSA and politics, and then race relations, and then women. I'm like, bro, he's hitting like really the most interesting areas of what people would think as a society or comedy or whatever.
In like a very interesting way.
In a very interesting way, in a very fluid way too.
Yeah, definitely. You fuck with Steve Martin?
A little bit, not. Oh, he teach like an online comedy class for a little bit. He was like,
did he? Oh, I did see advertisement for that, but
you had to pay some money. You could like get the videos and shit. But I was like, what? I was like, I respect it if you pay that money and it's just one video of him saying, "Get the fuck on stage."
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what it really.
How much is that worth? How much is that worth?
What?
Video Steve Martin telling you to get the fuck on stage that you could play every time you woke up in the morning. Nigga sold out Madison Square Garden.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm like my brother has that drive to work out and like he hates body fat. Like, my brother has that mindset of, like, you really got to, on some level, hate body fat to, like, really, like, I got to get rid of this shit.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Me and body fat kind of cool. We, like,
yeah.
we hang out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Me and body fat smoke weed together. You know what I'm saying? I've never not had that drive to get on stage. Like, Tony Sanders.
Tony Sanders.
Love him. Tony's a dear friend of mine. I love him, and he is funny. He doesn't have that drive to do comedy.
I mean, he has a job doing other stuff. He's fucking
To do other stuff, I'm saying, like,
he's wrestling slow.
It's
niggas.
hard. It's hard to. It's really hard to talk about value of like motivation when like it's always just been in you to do that one thing. Like I'm never motivated to do nothing else, bro. For real, like, I mean,
But
really,
video games, you're pretty motivated about that.
yeah.
Is it hot in here to you?
Not really. It's room temperature.
All right.
Are you hot?
It's a hot room temperature.
You want ice cube or something?
For like a hot room on my forehead, yeah.
You a hairy guy, man.
The back of my neck. It's these fucking earphones. I feel like it's fucking
These are so dope.
leather encasings. You just can't breathe.
No, but I wanna. Is he coming?
I feel like he's coming.
I feel like he's coming too.
It'd be funny if we did this intro. He just never shows up. And he's just like, psych. Hey.
Oh, boom, right there.
Perfect. Yeah.
Perfect.
Do some fucking intermediate banter.
What's up, crowd? I'm JD Etheridge. I am depressed right now, but it's all good.
Sorry, I'm late.
So good. We got our homeboy Daniel White in the building.
Oh yeah, what's good? What's good?
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Doing good. How you doing?
All right, bro.
I got this. Straight. Appreciate it. It's my shit right here.
Yeah, man.
Word up. Word up. Set it up.
We already recorded, so don't cuss nobody out.
Yeah, we tried this thing. Have you ever listened to Drink Champs podcast?
I haven't heard that one.
They do this thing where they start the podcast beforehand, and their guest comes. We're like, let's try this today.
Oh shit.
So
yeah.
you're on it. You're live.
What the
Welcome.
fuck is up, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured out these headphones.
What were we just talking about? Oh, you fuck with kids movies?
Hell yeah. You mean like Toy Story and shit?
Just any kids movie.
New ones. Like he's on like the new like he
Trolls. Seen Trolls?
Nope.
Trolls is funny.
I can't remember the last kid movie.
I saw Moana like 2 weeks
I
ago.
It
wanna
looked
watch
good.
that. I
That
want
shit
to watch
was
that
lit.
movie, but I haven't seen it. I heard it was really good.
The Rock's the shit, man.
But see, there's a new wave of like blow 'em up movies that I gotta like jump. Like Transformers 5, I gotta see that.
You need to let Transformers
Trust.
go.
I'm
Nah,
not letting it
that
go.
movie looks. That movie, the new one looks tight.
Bruh, it's Optimus Prime fighting Bumblebee. They were friends.
I'm done, dog.
No more.
Oh, really? They're not friends no more?
Not in this next one.
Yeah,
You know, Bumblebee
But
was
see,
cool.
that's what makes you watch it though. You're like, why Optimus Prime fighting Bumblebee?
Bumblebee was cool. I thought the radio shit was lame after a while. I'm like, y'all can't hook him up with the voice.
I mean, I think he got something
true.
now. I don't know. I think he
That's
got a little
true.
something. I don't know, but Optimus Prime is evil. I'm gonna
That's
see
dope.
that.
I can't wait to see
And
that.
he the best fighter.
He's
He's
evil
hands
to
down
the
the best
end.
fighter in the whole universe.
He's fucking them up in that
He was
trailer,
fucking
too.
3. He fucked up at least 7 crucial niggas.
Well, straight up.
I
Straight
don't know.
up.
Have you
Yo,
seen?
let's
Have
watch
you
the trailer. Have you seen the trailer?
I haven't seen the trailer. That's
Have
what
you
I'm literally
s-
thinking. I'm like, I'm
okay.
hating, but
Wow.
I haven't invested.
How many have you seen? Like just the first one?
I've seen the first one, the second one, and I saw half the one with Mark Wahlberg, and I was like, I'm out.
You didn't see the third one?
I agree that Mark is trash in that movie.
Mark
I
Wahlberg.
felt like he didn't care.
Listen,
I was like, you don't care.
Listen, Mark. Listen, let's all put it on the table. Mark Wahlberg didn't care. The white girl didn't care. She's like, I know I'm not. She's like,
She's like, I'm not Megan Fox.
She's like, I know I'm not Megan Fox.
I'm not Megan Fox.
And I'm not that blonde bitch with the third one,
Her
but
name-
I'm doing alright.
Her name in the script was not Megan Fox.
Yeah,
Yep.
straight up. We gonna kill T.J. Miller.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And the whole tone for the actors was like, "Where's my check?" That was
Yeah.
pretty much Mark Wahlberg like
That
with a
is
gun,
very
like,
true.
"Where's my check? My
Yeah.
check in this scene." But I watched it because
I killed that robot. Can I get my check?
Optimus Prime fights robot dinosaurs,
Oh, yeah.
subdues them, and then rides them into battle against a spaceship. That does, for a fact, happen in the 4th movie. You should watch it.
Is this the 5th movie that's coming out?
The 5th one's coming out. The 5th one's out.
Do you think the dinosaurs are going to be like an integral part this time? Or?
I hope not. It was a new
I
shit.
can't even call this one. It looks like
It's the last night. Or something like that. The
it's-
last.
With a K? Like night?
Yeah, night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
So it might be one of their last ones. I don't know.
I hope not.
Did you see that Black Panther trailer?
Dude, black people are changing. We are really. Hey, listen,
Dude.
this is gonna lead to Static Shock.
Yeah.
Static Shock need to come out.
Static Shock
Yeah.
does need to come out.
We need the
Is that
black
DC?
Green
What is that? Is
Lantern.
that
Yeah,
Marvel
the
with
actual
it?
Green Lantern.
The black Green
was
Lantern.
black.
Yeah.
In the cartoons, the
on,
one
what?
that was the popular cartoon
Was
Yes.
black.
Was Shock, did he have his own like real
Static Shock.
section? Did he have like a real comic book?
I don't
Like,
think
is he
so,
in
but he
is
deserves one.
Yeah, he deserves one. Is he in the universe is what I'm asking.
Damn, I don't know.
He was in the universe where he grew up and he was like had long
No, I'm
ass
talking about, like,
dreadlocks and was
DC
fighting
or
with black
Marvel.
lightning.
Yeah.
He either one.
He owned nothing. He was his own nigga. Independent, chance the rapper, superhero.
Yeah.
Had a fucking disc, white dude creating shit.
Yeah.
True.
Had an episode with guns. It was real.
It was
Shaquille O'Neal was dunking on bad guys. I remember all that shit, nigga. I remember all that shit, nigga.
The intro was just so lit.
Bruh,
I was like, yeah.
single black father raising his kids.
Yeah.
True.
Bruh, I'm gonna get hype again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get hype again.
Honestly,
That would be hot.
watching the Black Panther trailer, I was just like, black people are just so famous. Now.
Black people are
Black
lit.
people are just like, they're
Michael
like,
B. Michael B.
let us
Jordan
take
got
the wheel.
dreadlocks?
Let us take the wheel. Let
Thank
us,
you.
Let us
Thank
do
you.
this.
A whole black cat, dude.
Forrest Whitaker got paint on his face.
I can't wait until we watch the
Dude.
movie and they do put in like the white character that gets shit on. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
there's gonna be somebody that's gonna be in there like, fuck.
I want an evil white villain. They Black Panther
Yeah.
gotta fuck up. But it's that white dude with the one arm. He's the evil white guy.
Yeah, he was in Age of Ultron though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that dude was in Age of Ultron. Because he fucked up his arm. In that
Dude,
movie.
it's so much shit that you forget because like, it's so many. Think about it.
It's
All the
connected.
Captain
It's
Americas,
all connected.
all the Captain Americas, all the Thors, all the
Iron
Incredible
Mans.
Hulks, all the Iron
Iron
Mans.
Mans.
I think the best series for consistency, the Iron Man.
The Iron Man's?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Iron
The
Man
third
on
one I
top.
feel like I checked out low key. I don't
Third
remember
Iron
the
Man?
third one. The first two I remember really
Who was the villain
specifically.
in the third one?
The third one, the villain was
Not to do with the electronic hands. It was.
He just honestly
the first one was the big ass war machine, the big ass evil nigga, fucking Jeff Bridges. The second
Okay,
one,
yeah,
he was fighting against goddamn
That dude.
didn't he fight against another suit that's just
the
like
nigga.
his?
No, the nigga with the whips.
Yeah.
Mickey Rourke.
The whips.
Mickey Rourke.
Okay, yeah,
He,
yeah.
he cut the goddamn race car in half and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that shit. The third one, he was fighting against goddamn some scientists or some shit,
Dude,
some
when I
Nazis or some shit like that. I don't
I
know.
forgot what the third one was about.
What I hate about the Iron Man sometimes, I'm like, man, he's got so much money. Why didn't he just hang out? Like with Batman, you know he has money, but I feel like it's not flaunted as much.
With Batman, you know he got money, but
He's
you
in
know
a
why
cave
you
and
know why
shit.
he's not hanging out. He's depressed and he's fucking trying
he's
to kill
thinking about
bad
his parents.
guys.
Yeah, he's thinking about his parents.
The whole time.
The whole time.
His only friend is this old white dude who just gets it.
Yeah, honestly, I think it was. Was it the last Avengers that like they kind of really worked in this plot of like Iron Man's dad was killed by this dude? Like, I feel like they really like shoved that in our face. Yeah, you remember
The Winter Soldier.
Winter
Civil
Soldier.
War.
Yeah.
Was yeah.
Oh yeah,
He was riding on the
Are you
bike
talking
and
about
he
the
fucks
Captain?
them up.
That was a little twist at the
That
end.
Civil War shit was lit though, just on that last fight.
Oh,
they had
true.
5 last fight scenes.
Yeah.
And also it was low key a Black Panther movie, which I appreciate.
The introduction. Dude.
Yeah.
He was
even in that movie.
That's a hell of an introduction. The fucking just go toe to toe with Captain America.
Straight
And
up.
fucking shield up.
Yeah, and fucking shield up.
Yeah.
Shit costs money.
Boy. Whew.
God, I fucking
It's
love
like
that.
steel from like an alien planet, right? Or some
I don't
shit.
know why people are so against getting excited and hyped for just whatever. Because those are probably aren't the best storyline movies or whatever.
I mean, what? Yeah.
But I mean, like, just get excited. It's Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, why are we not?
Yeah, you should be.
It's this handsome black. I don't know what black dude is. This is handsome as shit. He's in shape. He's fighting. Like I'm just excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Why can't
Upper body strength.
nobody excited no more? I'm like,
Yeah.
look, I like seeing fights.
I'm not gonna lie, I was off the superhero train just because I feel like every summer, I feel like they're really pumping it down with this.
I'm
I didn't go
seeing
see
the new-
Guardians of the Galaxy, and I liked the
Oh,
first
come
one.
on.
Was the second one good? I mean,
It's phenomenal. I ain't
thought-
seen it, but I heard about it.
It was funny
See.
as shit.
But I mean, I
It was funny
gotta.
as shit.
I mean, just going to movies each time. I'm like,
I'm
that's
saying,
money.
yeah.
See, that's true. That
It's
is
money, bro.
You
I
gotta
gotta
be
wait
picky
till something
about-
come
That's
on
what I'm
here.
saying. Am I gonna give my money to this? Everyone's gonna like it. It's gonna come out. I don't know. I'm gonna see it. I feel like. But with Black Panther, I was like, I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna go see that with Black Panther.
I'm seeing that Friday night with black people surrounding me.
Yeah.
Oh, there be some Negroes in there.
Yeah.
Like straight
Get
up.
Out was amazing because of black people seeing it together.
Yo,
I saw
so
that.
That's why.
I
That's
saw
why
the
it
white
blew
theater.
up so much. Cause everybody's tweeting immediately like, "Yo, that shit was lit!" Like
Everyone-
everybody
yep.
just
Everyone was
hashtag
clapping
Get
and
Out.
shit.
Did you see Chance? Like he bought out like
He bought a theater in Chicago.
for like an entire night. So
Yeah.
you just pulled up and been like, "Yo,
Free ticket.
free ticket."
Chance. But like, I get excited. Fuck
I
it.
get
I
excited.
get excited.
Yeah,
I get
you
hyped.
should. You should. You should. We finally
People are
making
against. They like, "Oh, you dick riding." I'm like, I'm excited.
You ain't
Fucking-
dick riding. Who
White
says
people-
that? Yeah, why do you fucking say that?
Just sad people like Nick Cartwright.
Yeah.
Oh, that somebody?
Yeah, it was a
No,
buddy
like
of mine, so we all
Nick's
talk shit.
Nick's our friend, but he's just like Jordan Fisher came to the mic the other night. And I was like, "Yo, what's up, Jordan?" He's on a TV show. Like he's writing for 50 Cent. So of course,
New York.
shit.
Yeah,
so
like,
of course I'm gonna ask about it. I'm like, "Yo, so you writing with 50 Cent?" He's like, "Yeah, man, it's good." And Nick was like, "Oh, you sucking dick?" And I was like, I was like, "Bruh," like at first I was like, "Nick, I know you're depressed.
Yeah.
I know you haven't smoked weed all day.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it." We smoked some weed. He was like, "Yeah, man, I'm just tired of working this job." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I know it's not you." But I was just like, I gotta address it because I'm like,
Sure.
if I leave that in my spirit, I'll turn that into something that it's
Yeah.
not. So I mean, I gotta get on the table.
It's wild.
I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
hyped. I like seeing people do well. I like seeing people do new shit.
True.
It is wild how I don't know. Sometimes you can project something on somebody else, but it's really your fucking.
Oh, straight up,
mind.
Right.
Shout out to all my ex-girlfriends. None of that was you. None of that was you. I'm sorry I said all that.
Yeah.
I am sorry I said all that.
Take it all
Dude,
back.
tripping.
Yo, I like Daniel, man. I see him around campus a lot.
I
Yeah,
repent.
fucking, yeah, I'm
It
fucking
is
up.
getting. It is.
Um,
I'm like,
see, I was
oh,
gonna be
bro.
kind of like-
But it's just like black people and it's like energy.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, give you like a proper interview. Daniel White, photographer, podcaster. What other things do you feel like you do? What
Shit.
lanes are you in?
Fucking radio station.
Bang.
Black. Fucking. Damn, that might be it.
Okay.
That shit's like taking over my life though.
I feel that.
Straight.
When'd you come to UNCG? That's when I first saw you.
2009.
Oh, okay.
Was
I
when
came
I
in
was around
2010.
there. I definitely saw you around there.
When did you realize it was gonna be lit for you? Every time I saw you, bro, you were looking happy as shit. You had facial hair.
Yeah.
You definitely had facial hair. And you were just surrounded by pretty white girls constantly.
It's very true.
But you were always just like, I was like, he's not even trying to fuck. He's just like happy, content.
That's straight.
Just-
That's literally it. People ask me that all the time. Like, man,
I could tell you weren't trying to fuck. I was like,
That's
people
how
like,
you get around you. They feel like.
but you know, basically people be like, oh, is he gay? Yada yada. I'm like, he's just content. That's what
Nah,
that's what enlightenment low key
you.
look like.
Like he's straight
Just
up
like
just
surrounded by hot white girls, not sweating at all,
Yep.
just drinking cold drinks, and I was like,
fucking yo, you just described
Life.
my college life.
Yeah. Okay.
your Instagram is lit, and I was like, well, he got things figured out, so.
I'm trying.
So whenever we normally do these podcasts, we talk to comics about how long they've been doing it. But how old are you, and how long would you consider yourself a photographer?
I'm 26, and I've been shooting seriously probably since 2010.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's at 7 years now.
Okay. Word.
So yeah, so I guess it's pretty serious at this point. It's 7 years in.
for sure. I mean, how long have you been doing comedy?
It's about to be 4 years in September.
God.
Yeah, I'm like 2.5, like about to be in 3 years. But
That shit feel good. It's like a degree. Like I had a degree in comedy.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
I don't,
what's up,
I don't
though.
know if it's like that with photography. But you ever look back how long you've been doing it, and then you're like, damn, should I be farther? Should I be better? Should I?
Oh,
am
without-
I
yes.
going the right
But
way?
dude, but then you look at
Without a
old photos like, yo, I'm good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Listen to
Seriously.
old sets. I'm like, yo, nigga,
Yeah,
I'm
for
good.
sure.
I'm this old set. What was I
Especially
talking about?
videos. I look at some old videos. I'm just like, why was I doing
Why
that?
did I?
Why's my hand right there?
Yeah, why were they laughing? That's sometimes I'm like, why are they laughing? I
Straight
don't.
up, I'm like, yo, I'm crushed right now. Don't get it.
Yeah, don't
It was
understand.
like just laughing.
At the time, you'll take it. Though. You're like, yo, I did well, but
Yeah.
looking back, you're like, man, what am I
That was
talking
trash.
about?
Yeah.
Same shit.
All right, so growing up, I don't even know how to ask this. When was the first time like you looked at like a picture and you were like, yo, someone took a photograph. Like this is, you know what I mean? When did you
Yeah.
when was the first time you kind of got that?
Honestly, that was back in middle school with like Nat Geo
Okay.
magazines. That's probably what started it.
Yeah.
Just flipping through those pages, seeing those insane portraits of fucking third world countries and shit.
Yeah.
And how like genuine and powerful they looked. I was
For
like,
sure.
yo, this is fucking stupid. This is.
Did you go
like,
to
stupid cool.
a predominantly white high school or black high school? Or?
Central was probably more black.
Okay.
I went Central.
It's a good ass school.
Yeah,
Y'all
where
had-
are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from High Point, North Carolina.
Okay, word. Yeah,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Winston,
Down
right
the
by
street.
there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking triad, my homie.
We in here 336.
Hell yeah, represent.
That's cool. What about camera? When was the first time you ever got a camera? What was that like?
Shit, my mom bought my first camera. It was a little point and shoot. Probably back in middle school.
Okay.
It was a little like shitty ass. Well, it's not shitty. Shout out to mom if you listen to this.
I'm grateful. You started the path. You're the real MVP.
It wasn't shitty. It was this little point and shoot like. But I was grateful for it at the time because she know I'm wearing the camera. She knew about
Yeah,
the
how did
energy
you know
and
that? Are
shit.
you talking about it? Or are you like, cameras are cool?
Oh, hell yeah.
I want to be like, when you see these people, like, when are you like, I want to be a photographer? It's like immediate or?
It definitely wasn't immediate. I probably didn't honestly get seriously into it until sophomore year of college.
Okay.
That's when I bought my professional like pro level camera.
Yeah.
But all throughout I was using that Samsung up until then. Then I was like, man, I need a fucking actual camera. So
Yeah.
I got it in 2000.
Isn't that shit so expensive though? Like,
Yeah, it can be expensive.
I dated a girl that
But
was
it's an
photography,
investment,
and her
too.
lenses
Oh,
were
it's
like,
humongous.
the lenses like a couple hundred.
Oh,
$1,000?
No, I think the one that I paid. Let's see how much was $1,200 was when I paid for one.
A lens?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus. But it's like one of those things.
That's 2 months rent.
But like, that's what I mean. Like, it's
You're right. You're right.
2 months rent.
what I mean by investment is just something that you spend that quality on, and you just have it, and if you take care of it, it'll just always serve its purpose.
You can produce so much beautiful stuff with that.
Yeah,
Oh, without a
exactly.
doubt. Oh, you get your money back.
Yeah.
I mean,
So when you get this camera, like, what do you? Are you immediately taking pictures of shit around your house, or like, what is like when you got this camera? What was your idea? Like, what am I gonna do with this?
So when I first got the camera I bought, I was gonna do landscapes because people annoyed me, and I didn't want to feel like shooting people at the time. But I did that, and like, I'm a super like social whatever person, so like that got boring real quick.
Yeah.
Of me just doing like nature shit. I respect it. That's badass. I'll do it, every now and then.
Yeah, I guess you're getting this weird like click like that was good.
Yeah,
right?
it's like, yeah, right. Seriously, it's like damn. Then I was like, you know what?
Here.
Fuck it. So my first shoot was with she was my stepsister until whatever. I say best friend. She was
Black
best friend
family
at the time.
shit. I get it.
You know, it was my best friend at the time, and I shot her first in downtown High Point. The pictures are just trash, but like that's when I was like, damn, shoot people is actually fucking fun.
And what was that like? Like when you say setting up a shoot for like someone that didn't know, like what does that mean? Like you're hitting her up, like we pick out a spot, we pick out a time, we know. Like were you going with like an idea? Are we just gonna take pictures, or was this for a reason? Or?
For that shoot, I remember being at her house and we didn't really set it up. I had my camera with me. She knew I was just starting, so.
And this is with the Samsung.
This is with the one I bought.
Oh, you're talking
about
here.
So the Samsung, I was just doing like this whatever shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't really like organized.
Sure, yeah.
Just family functions or whatever.
Yeah.
But when I was like professionally thinking about it, it was like, some landscape shit. But like, for this session, it was kind of spontaneous. I was at her house. We were in High Point. It was like a Saturday. Nothing to do. And I was like, let's go take some pictures. So she like changed this dress. It just purple dress she had on and went down and shot. And that's when I was like, oh shit, this is actually kind of cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, were you nervous at all? Maybe nervous is the wrong word, but were you just like, all right, go over there? Like, you'll be like, how do you like learn like the etiquette? Or is there, I don't know, what is the etiquette like?
It's weird, man. Everyone's so different. Like, and the way I shoot now is I kind of give very little direction.
Okay.
And it's like, but back then I was trying to give probably more like specific shit, and it was just awkward.
Yeah. Why?
It seems like it's akin to like talking during sex. Like you're like, what should I be saying or not saying right now?
This is seriously.
Is this gonna help or hurt? Huh?
Am I helping or hurting?
Yeah.
Tell me if I'm hurting so I can stop. I want to help.
Yo. Seriously.
Hey, we got to make this look like this isn't happening.
But it's like some people want you to talk. Some people don't want you to talk. You like,
everyone. That's what made it awkward because everyone's so different. You can't do the same shit with everyone. So when I was with her, I was just trying. It was just awkward, and I got, I still have those shots too, and they're crazy to look at, but like.
Yeah, when you say they're trying to say, is it like the quality of the photo, or like what are these qualities of these photos that make you look like how do you see growth in your photos?
I see them through like, when I look at a photo, like, I'm maybe trying to get into the, I guess, the whole feel of like, who that person is.
Okay.
Because for me, I can look to a photo and be like, damn, this person's probably like this, or maybe they're thinking this, or on a kind of a deeper level.
Sure.
So when I can look at a photo and really like have it drag me in, that's usually when I feel like, oh, this is a fucking dope photo. Yeah. And throughout the years, I've kind of, somewhat have conquered that. In 7 years of shooting. And I can definitely agree with that. When I look at your photos, I'm on your website, I'm like, it's just like a picture. I feel like I'm immediately there. I'm like, oh, this is like a hang. I could have been there. Exactly. I knew what was, you know what I mean? Just like maybe by their smile or just like, you almost like hear what's going on. Exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly. And that's always what I've been trying to get to when I start doing portraits is I want people to be like, damn, like, this shit's pulling me in, like, I don't fucking know why. You keep looking for more details.
Do you ever just snap like somebody talking mid-sentence?
Like, of course.
Boom. Oh. Yeah. Oh, perfect, man.
That's
what you want. They're like, man, I don't want to know what's happening.
Yeah, I bet there's like a certain amount of like timing to it.
Oh, without a doubt.
You know what I mean? Like it just being able to like, I don't know, like seeing patterns in people. That's cool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's dope. It's
See, Micah got like artistic questions, but questions about the craft. I got a bunch of nigga questions.
Go ahead.
Straight nigga questions.
Drop them.
Fuck it.
Are girls in your inbox trying to be like, listen, I'm trying to blow up. What I gotta do? What I gotta do to blow up? Like I know you know people. It's happening.
Yeah. Oh, many times.
Because I think if you was like when I watch, you seen that fucking I'm the One video with DJ Khaled.
I haven't seen the video.
It's just like the most ridiculous looking women in the world, just hanging out with Justin Bieber, Lil Wayne, and Chance, and Quavo, and all that shit.
Amigos.
But you're a photographer, so I think if you it's like an industry person. So like you and you come over here. You know what I'm saying? Like you the one setting up the shots.
You're the key.
You kind of the key. They're like, if I'm trying to get to Wayne.
Yeah.
I need to go through white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
I wish it was like that for me.
That's what girls are talking. Girls like, yo, try to fuck Wayne, fuck white, fuck white. You fuck white, you damn near fucking Wayne.
Yeah.
You might gotta fuck Quavo in between, but you fucking Wayne at some point.
You know?
That's funny.
That's happening.
I mean, girls hit the inbox all the time, but you get.
But I bet it's not even just
okay.
girls.
I want everybody to know it's not like that with comedy. Comedy is a beast unto itself. The people are not in the inbox. They are not in the inbox.
I bet there's that fucking hot guy comedy.
There's
like,
one hot dude comedy that's fucking cashing in, but like he's just hot. He's hot and he's just outside.
You've been doing it either way,
if you're hot and you go into the public eye, you won't fuck somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, he look alright, but he got a craft. Maybe hit him up.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he was funny. Hope that works out for him.
But there's something like oddly.
Holler at him in 20 years.
You know what's crazy? There's something oddly valuable. Like, I mean, not say comedy's not valuable, but I bet it's more than just girls in your inbox because like a good photo or like something charismatic, a quality image is just so valuable now. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
And especially in like
For
this
the
time where like
if not the likes,
just like
at least.
pictures in
Yeah,
general
exactly.
are like I don't know. Everyone's looking at pictures all the time.
That's so, but dude, you see it all the time on these models' pages. Photo cred, yada yada yada. I click that nigga's name each time.
Yeah,
you
I
know
check
what
out
I'm
the
saying?
other stuff.
I know
Yeah.
you take pictures of more bad bitches. That's just some
Yeah,
niggas shit. I'm like you are the bad bitches photo taker. That's why I follow you. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
And like if a girl's getting like 3,000, 4,000, 8,000 likes, he's getting what, quarter, half?
He's probably getting a good chunk of those. All the followers and everything that comes with it.
Just that trickle down.
Yeah, seriously, that's how it happens. That's how models and photography
Okay,
together.
so you started photography in 2010. I think I've actually joked on stage before, like talking to someone they're talking about photographer.
Instagram?
And I'm just like, do you feel like I'm just trying to imagine in the photography world? Do you feel like some type of slight or some type of like my favorite band is now super popular in like pop music when it comes to like taking photos? Like now everybody in their mind can be a photographer.
That's true.
It's like way more accessible to just do that. But like, do you feel that as like, you know what I mean? Like, do you have that idea? Like, I don't know how even to put this. Like,
I know you're talking about though, cause like it's weird. It's
like you're a photographer. It's like don't get. It's like kind of when we see like internet comedians or people that do vines. It's like you guys aren't stand-ups.
Right.
Even though what you do has this thing
Oh,
and valuable,
no,
and
I
you
get
are
what you're
funny
saying.
and that's entertainment. It's like some of them try to do stand-up and it just doesn't end up working out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Because there's such a difference between like, being a photographer and like you just enjoying like photography.
Yeah, taking
You know what I'm
pictures.
saying?
Yeah,
Because with phones now you can take fantastic photos, but a photographer to me is kind of a different mindset.
You got a vision.
Yeah.
You have more of a long-term vision.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Than just snapping photos for the now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I guess the difference from that, is that the photographers actually are like, they're deep in it.
Yeah, like we just said, snapping photos for the now. That seems like what it is. You're snapping pictures forever.
Right.
I mean, you want someone to always look at this picture.
Exactly.
That's what trips me out about photos all the time. Because sometimes, like when I see them, I'm like, damn, especially an old photograph, it's like this really was just a piece of time that can't be captured any other way.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
So one thing I definitely wanted to ask you, we have this thing where it's like once you start being a comedian, you start practicing jokes, you're constantly thinking like every situation, like how could this be funny? Is this a funny situation? Can I use this? Do you have that with like seeing photos? Like every time you see a photo, do you like immediately break it down?
Oh God, yes.
You know what I mean?
You mean my photo?
Or just any
Or your
photo,
photo?
just in life when you just see one like in you're like you just look at it like I know that person was set up like this, or you know what I mean?
Sometimes. Yeah, exactly. That's probably a good thing. I definitely do that with a lot of photos that I see throughout. I guess analyzing it is kind of good for me.
Yeah.
Just kind of give me like a, just an overall perspective of what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of important for all people to do.
For sure.
Don't like let it, just take you over. But it's just good to think about that kind of stuff. When you're looking at different stuff.
What do you gravitate towards? Like what photos? Like what when you see a photo? Like what about a photo can like really get you into it? Like what are the qualities?
Definitely the emotion.
Okay.
That's why I love photos that are a lot of street photos. The ones that are, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Unposed.
Okay.
So, getting people in their natural, just being.
Sure.
And because usually that's a lot more emotional than anything else. So a lot of street stuff. I shoot a lot of shows too.
Yeah.
So you capture a lot of emotion when people are playing music.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of pictures that kind of like bring me in like real good. Like I'll be standing at a photo for like fucking like 30 minutes. Like holy shit.
Yeah, because there's like action going on.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? It's like damn, dude, they're feeling that moment right there.
Yeah.
It's almost like you snuck, like you kind of stole something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, boom, I got it.
Yep.
I mean, a little bit of like what you can't describe what it means to play music to somebody. You can kind of get it a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Exactly. That's how it goes.
I feel like I wish I felt like that about my jokes. Like I'm doing something. That's the fucking moment, bro. It's happening at the time. You know what I mean? Like
I be doing that sometimes.
Sure.
I be grabbing at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a visceral thing for me. It's not something like, I guess it's because I'm not recording, I'm not releasing it. But it's not something. It's like I feel it. There's people feel it. But like we're saying with a photo, like it lasts forever. People can see it at different times. I mean, just that's cool.
Yeah. It's cool. I mean, I feel like comedy kind of lasts forever too. I mean, you know, if it's
you gotta reach people like one at a time, man. Like really.
Yeah, I can only imagine how it is on stage.
Dude, I had that show I had this past Friday.
Yeah, how'd that go, by the way? A little lit at DSI.
It was fun. Okay, here's my thing.
Here you go. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Drop it.
Dang, I like you, man. You cool. I want to hang out with you past. I want to hang out with you past this.
Okay.
I put my emotions on the table early.
Therapy's working.
Therapy is working.
Hey, okay.
You gotta feel it and talk about it.
Shout out, Dr. Linda. Chapel Hill.
Okay.
Is a very it's very 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 PC.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Very very very
Yes.
PC. The lineup was set so that you had Jeremy Alder first.
Yeah.
Show was straight. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you have Jeremy Alder, who's like from that area, so he's kind of got that pacing down. He's like boom, boom, boom. Dude had a really good set in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got James Hodge, who's like the dude, you know, James. He's a YouTube guy, not YouTube.
Oh, he's famous.
He got his video got like 9 million views. It was like a Trump type video. He's been doing stand up for a couple years.
Yeah.
But the video popped off, and now people are coming to see him from like, oh, you're from the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
He's a funny dude. He's been at it for a minute.
Yeah, so
Have
he's
him
got
on
his crowd coming to see him, and you've got me middling, like which is what I wanted to get to, and I'm happy that I'm now doing that work. And another thing I've been trying to do is like when you're middling, you don't have to have that worry of closing the show, so you can be weird.
You can be kind of like.
I can.
Will you break down the show concept from like how the show goes? Like the host, they
Tell me what's up.
You got the host doing like 5-10 up front, getting the crowd warmed up. It's think about it all in terms of heat. You're trying to get to like the maximum heatness.
Preheating oven.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It really is what it's like.
So like
That's a host. Host does that.
Host does the preheat. Okay. I start the slow bake, and then like the headliners, the broil, the roast, or whatever. He's bringing it home with the sides and like the drink. Like, he's bringing it home, bro.
Well,
like we eat
doing the most time too. So it's like 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and then maybe like an hour.
We're eating good.
Something like a band. You mean it's really similar to that?
Like a show.
Yeah. So like Jeremy had a good set. Hyde had a good set. I had a decent set in my opinion. I don't think it was bad, but I'm just on stage and I can't help but when I tell my joke and I'm just watching the front row laugh. The back row, not laugh. But the row behind them, nothing.
Yeah.
Fuck. Laughter on the next row. I'm just like, what am I doing? No, but there's like a pit of darkness.
Okay.
And no laughter. Yeah. But then I'm killing the back. So I'm like, what am I? Because this is my whole thing with the comedy. I'm gonna keep doing comedy. I'm gonna quit.
Okay.
Yeah, don't.
But when you're on stage and you're not getting what you want, you think to yourself, you can't help it if you want to do this. You can't help but think, what have I been doing? For the past 3 years.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for the past 3 years, I've been trying to get better. I'm telling my most Chapel Hill, I think, jokes.
Yeah.
And I'm crushing, like, 3 dudes right here. They loving me.
Right.
Some ladies just not having it.
But, you know, that's going to exist.
Yeah, right. You can't connect with it.
But then I can't help but fixate. I
do it, too. I don't even know why I said that.
I'm like, what did I do? Because I'm like, I make sure that I didn't hurt nobody for the show. Right. I just got on stage, got a mic, and start talking. Yeah. Something I said made you go, I'm not with you.
Did you say anything that was, I guess, not PC?
No, what I started doing, and I shouldn't do this as much, but I just couldn't help it in that moment. I started commenting on how it was going, and that got some laughter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, you guys, I get it. You Chapel Hill people, your credit score's 900. You ain't got time for this.
Yeah. y'all got other shit to do. Y'all could be doing something else.
Straight up.
You know what I mean?
Straight up.
That's funny to us. That's funny. 3 black guys in my apartment. That's funny. Also, another thing, there was a black guy beforehand. Love James Hodge. Can I get a picture with you? I love you. You deep. All this stuff. Yada yada. The black dude loves James Hodge. I'm telling my jokes. This black dude's not laughing at anything. And I'm like, I'm like, I know I would have had you.
Yeah.
He ain't laughing. I was like, yo, what?
That was my final hope.
I was like, yo, what is this? Like, you start just like, you start reevaluating shit. But it's just
but
like
most of the people were laughing.
That's what it sounds like. You still had.
There was laughter, and the people I had laughing talked to me afterwards like, yo, I liked you. Good.
That's
set.
all that matters.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
Don't you can get someone new to like your shit, like.
And you're just trying to find those people that like your shit. There's
like
an audience for everybody.
Yeah,
I feel like every time I do a show though, I kind of like scoop out a little chunk. And I'm just like, yo, I got like 10 people that fuck with me now.
Scoop.
Just
10
10
people.
That's
10 more people.
I'll keep scooping until.
Yo, hell yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to like kind of relate it. We talked about doing sets and stuff. Do you ever go like so that shoot didn't go great your first one? But
okay.
Talk about great shoots
Can you
or
bomb a
shitty
shoot?
shoot. Yeah, what is a bomb? You ever get to a shoot? You're like these photos never get released.
Oh my god. Yes, I guess some of the ones that go terribly wrong is when the person just doesn't take direction well.
Sure.
Or the models, or not models, or the person thinks they're like a like ridiculous model and doesn't, does their own shit, and the pictures end up being like just trash. Or just either one of those.
And why would someone do that? Do they really think they know what they're doing, or is it just like I don't know? I can see how it being. Like when you say take direction, well, do they mean like they're not doing what you're doing, or they're just literally bad at like?
They're bad at what they're just making it look bad. Or the ones that like looking at these Kim Kardashians and Beyonce's all this shit. It's like and they're practicing in the mirror, then they come think they're ready.
Yeah, they're ready.
That is I'm just like you can have these photos, but I'm never going to post these photos.
Yeah,
happens. I won't say all the time because I don't do that shit all the time, but it happened a lot back in the day.
I feel that because there's got to be a grind to it, and it's like, go ahead.
But I say, doing that, you've got to meet you have to meet some like terrible people. Just people, because you got to. I know there are pretty girls and pretty people that have good personalities.
Right.
But I imagine if you've looked good your whole life, your personality sometimes isn't the best.
Sometimes.
So sometimes you get people who are like, I look good, yada yada, bad attitude, and they're like, work with me, and you're like,
yeah.
Cash. Yes, maybe. I don't know, but I don't want to.
Oh, no, I'll make sure I get my cash.
Yeah. You're like, I don't want it. This isn't a friendship. This is just me doing a service. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
exactly.
I got to match, like, I know in entertainment, like, we met terrible comics. You know what I'm saying? I met some of the worst people doing this shit. But also some of the best people.
I think mainly the best people.
I mean,
I feel like, if I think about the worst people I know, they're just like straight up pieces of shit. I don't know how many of them are in college.
I've met grimy people in college, but they were just like, we were all, I feel like for a lot of times, I was hanging with a lost crowd. We were all lost at the same time. It was fun.
True.
But we were just, like, nobody really thinking clearly. We're all drunk or high.
Acting in the moment.
You know, so we're acting in the moment.
True. Yeah.
Okay.
In comedy, I've met people who are like, I know your name, I know who you are, I'm going to shake your hand, do you dirty. Like, it's a methodical, like, I'm going to do this to you. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just like, or like,
I feel like I've met more people in comedy that their lives are fucked up. And I just like, if it wasn't for comedy, I never would have come in contact with this person. Like, your life, it being some of the best people. I'm like, your life is crazy, Mr. Sir, lady.
Fuck, dude.
Phil makes me grateful for so much.
The Phil, all right, how do you explain Phil? How can we...
Okay,
who's Phil?
Do you keep up with, like fantasy talk, like orcs and stuff like that? Like, Lord of the Rings, you Lord of the Rings fan?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, you get this. Feels like a sprite, or like a little satyr, but that's the embodiment of fun and chaos. Like he's in charge of those two things.
Okay.
Mostly chaos.
So what does he do that?
He's microdosed acid for like.
Oh God.
3
weeks, and he was like
only
eating like Tabasco
a couple
crackers
months.
and
It was
shit.
a couple months. He was microdosing.
It was like shrooms. He's just this
What?
crazy dude that he's
He's
like
insane.
He's like so deep on the internet that like I follow him on Twitter.
He's in the deep web. He's in the
deep web. Like he'll be tweeting and shit, and then start talking about like the Jew money. And I'm like,
Jew money. But then you talk to him and you can't reach him.
Yeah, but then he's like, he also does comedy. That's how we know him.
He's
just like this crazy dude.
He's hilarious. But you gotta kind of like follow him to get everything.
Yeah.
Like I follow Phil on Twitter, Facebook. He got banned from Instagram. He's banned. He can't be on it no more.
He got banned from Instagram.
He got banned from Instagram.
He's honestly like how you would hope Kanye West would be. You know what I mean? And his like crazy next
crazy
level. I can't even
shit.
understand the shit you're saying.
Right.
Like he wouldn't be like that because Kanye's a normal person.
Phil
but
probably
like,
is what Kanye feels like all the time.
Yeah.
That's honestly probably the best way.
When he's like losing his mind like in interviews and shit.
There was, but he does crazy shit. Like he got booked on there's a big ass comedy club in Raleigh called Good Nights. It's like one of the best comedy clubs in the country, for real. Like,
shit.
Everybody's been there.
Yeah.
it fucked me up one day because I was like, man, Patrice O'Neal was on the stage one time. Like, I didn't even know that,
Ooh,
but then like he been there, and I was like,
Yeah.
I gotta step my game up.
Yeah.
Anyway, you want to get booked there? It's cool. It's a nice place. They got a couple rooms. It's good.
Yeah.
Phil got booked on the Anything Goes show, which is in the attic of the comedy club, which is lit. It's like real intimate. It's nice. It's tight.
There's
It's
a bar
dark.
up there and shit.
It's dope. He got booked on that show, but he saw a police officer outside the parking lot, so he ran away and jumped in the back of my friend Reed People's car and started eating chocolate bunnies.
What the fuck? Why?
That is the whole story.
Defense.
Yeah, he hid in the back of the car and started eating chocolate.
Because he saw the police officer.
I think he hid in the back of the car because the police officer. I think he just found some chocolate and was like, "Yo, free chocolate."
Yeah.
Oh my.
And that also happened.
He's also the dude that like he had some type of like cut on his face.
Oh my
so
God.
He tried to like he burned like some fucking brush and tried to cauterize his own wound on his face.
He was trying to cauterize his own wound, and then he ripped. Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah.
Damn, got the hand on his chest.
Why the fuck would he do that?
Because he was like, it'll work.
He
And I was
also
like,
he also read that garlic speeds up the healing process.
Yeah.
So he
Like-
did nothing but
Eat garlic.
raw garlic. Not garlic flakes, just eat raw
Like,
the
just
vegetable
bite
garlic.
into it, garlic.
And then he would bite off half the garlic and then rub the other half into his wounds.
On the wound.
Yeah.
He had
But
wounds.
But
at
he's
this
also
point.
like fit. He's like swinging kettlebells.
He's
and
fit as
shit.
shit.
Like, it's
He was fat. Started doing kettlebell workouts at his house. Lost a shit ton of weight. Gained hella muscle mass. Then he told me, he said, "Yeah, I'm starting to get fat again on purpose because I gotta do something about my comedy's lacking, so I need some sadness, some shit like that." Like he's like, I'm fucking up on purpose so y'all niggas get it.
Oh shit.
He said I'm an atheist. Everybody started being atheists, so I started believing in God again. Broke my own paradigm. Broke my own paradigm.
Shouts out to Phil. Last time we had
Love
him on,
Phil,
last
yo.
time we had him on, he just stayed around, so he had to be on the episode.
He wouldn't leave.
He wouldn't leave. He's on mushrooms all the time. He's just like hanging out. We're doing the podcast. He's losing his mind. He starts crinkling in his bag. Eats like another handful of mushrooms on the podcast.
Oh.
We're just
A good eighth of mushrooms.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
All at once. He was already on mushrooms.
Yeah.
I bet dude was fucked up for days.
He's been fucked up for days.
One
He's
time,
fucked up right now.
Yeah, one time I was like, what are you high on right now? He listed a bunch of things and then also included water. I was like, nigga, you're not high on water. I am.
But Troy said, "Yo, Phil so fucked up. Water's a drug now.
Yeah.
Straight up."
Water's a drug.
Here's another thing. If you ever see Philip Warren in an orange Panera shirt, walk up to him,
Yeah,
and
he
say, "Hey,
delivered
bro,"
for
walk
Panera.
up to him and say, "Hey, bro, what you been doing all day?" Phil got fired from Panera Bread.
Okay.
He lives with his parents. Has not told his mom yet. So every day he puts on
Puts on
his
a shirt.
orange Panera Bread shirt and just goes out.
The world
I
now.
was like, what you been doing all day? He said, pretending to be at work.
Where the fuck does he go all day?
Don't know. In his car.
Got
His car.
it
Just
lost for
fucking
8 hours.
cruising, living life.
Chocolate bunnies.
He's a true time traveler.
Yeah.
We did mushrooms together one time. And we were like at this diner or whatever.
Okay.
Manhattan sauce.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Oh, hell yeah.
I ordered a sandwich and a drink because we were on mushrooms and I was very hungry.
Okay.
That's what the mushrooms were telling me.
Yeah.
True.
Phil just had
Like
enough
normal.
money. Phil just had enough money for a sandwich.
So,
He doesn't
okay.
plan well. Also, by the way, we drove there. Phil drove us there
Fucked up.
on mushrooms. I've never done mushrooms before.
It's
I
New
thought
Year's. There's no one
mushrooms.
on the road. Everyone's out. Like,
That's
out of
very
town.
important. Nobody's in Greensboro.
Oh, okay, okay.
I
okay.
didn't know. Man, hey, I'm just holding this cold blunt.
It doesn't matter.
I thought mushrooms were just a higher version of weed.
Like weed,
Didn't
okay.
know.
It's
Did
first
not know.
time.
I'm
completely
new. You telling me?
Okay, go ahead.
We're in the car. Phil don't see nobody on the road. He stops the car all of a sudden, and just looks at me and says, "Are we dead?"
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, "Nah, bro. You just stopped the car for no reason." He was like,
Same thing.
He was like, "Oh, okay." So we pull over. We pull over, get to the Manhattan Sales parking lot. Phil gets out. He stops the car again. Gets out the car. Starts freaking the fuck out. Starts freaking the fuck out. And he starts saying, "No way, no way." And I was like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "We're dead." And I was like, "No, we're not. It's just New Year's. Nobody's here, bro." He's like, "No, we did." He's like, "No, we did." I said, "Bro, just park the car and get some food." We go in there. We get some food. I get a sandwich and a drink. He just gets a sandwich. We sit down. We start eating. This is what Phil does. Phil is heavy. He's heavy on mushrooms. Phil doesn't have a drink. He just closes his eyes and opens them and starts drinking my drink. Just hard nigga lipping my drink. Phil's a nigga. Phil's a black. He's a weird black dude. Big lips on my drink, saliva and everything. Just
Indigo.
heavy.
Just
heavy.
going
I'm like, yo, this is really
like, dude.
disrespectful.
Like, dude.
Hardcore and like not even acknowledging it. Really, it's just like, yeah, you know, this is my drink now.
Like, yeah. You like, nigga, what?
Nigga, what? Exactly. And what he did was he just in his brain dimension warped.
Yeah.
To a dimension where he had bought a drink.
So this is just reality.
So this is just reality now. He was like, oh, I ain't got a drink. Close his eyes, drink now, and then just fucking this. I paid for this.
You sitting here like, what the fuck? You
freaking
doing?
me.
It kind of worked. He did transport to that world.
Straight up.
He now had a drink.
And then I was like, Phil, you freaking the fuck out. And he was like, we need to go to Idiot Box.
Word.
We go to the comedy club and he just sits in the corner and geeks out.
Oh,
and then he takes me
shit.
home. But that was like it was scarier in the moment of muscles.
I
in the world. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I'm about to die with Phil.
Like, yo, I would have walked home.
For real. But it feels crazy, man. There's no. I wish you could take pictures of him. He's constantly on acid.
I mean, he's around.
He's one time he did acid.
You have to
went
catch
to
him. You have to find him.
You got
it's really gonna
he's
be
like a shiny Pokemon, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can find a Pikachu in the first couple areas if you lucky.
Yeah.
But like it's rare. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing like seeing one of those fucking dumbass dogs or birds pull up, the legendary out of nowhere. You just randomly,
It's
you
like,
throw whatever you got at them. They're like, oh, they left, and you're just like.
But the thing is, like you got like a level 8, and you're like, man, I ain't got no fucking. I got one Pokeball.
Can't fucking do this.
And you're
right
just
now.
chucking it at.
This is just a hoop dream right now.
Yep. That's all it is. That's fucking funny.
No, but he is hilarious. I'm worried about him.
I'm not worried about it. No, I'm not worried about it.
I'm worried about Phil. I'm worried about Phil.
I feel like he's got it more figured out than I do.
Yeah, shit, you know, he might.
He's a champion of fake it till you make it. Because Phil, he thought he was going to die one time. All that fucking woke shit broke away.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking to the real nigga. I was talking to the real Phil. All that woke shit broke away when he thought he was about to die. He had a bad ass trip in my place. He really thought he was about to die. And on the car.
Oh, shit.
In the car ride to his friend's house. He was like, man, I love y'all. Before everything changed, bro. I love y'all, man. I love y'all for real. Y'all my brothers, man.
And you just
no way. I never heard
like,
about this.
he talks weird. Like, I can't do his voice. But all that shit broke away. All the layers. I love y'all, man, for real. Y'all
That's good.
Oh, shit.
And I was just like,
I mean, that's good, though.
It freaked me out. I'm like, you never talked like this before.
Yeah. So you're kind of scared.
But I was like, Phil, you're not going to die.
Like,
it's
what's wrong
just,
with
you did too much acid, and we told you about this yesterday.
It happens.
You just did it today.
It happens.
It happens. If you do that much acid, you're going to have a bad trip.
At some point.
At some point. Something going to happen.
It's Russian roulette.
Straight up.
With brain chemistry.
I'll never do it again.
Fuck that. I don't know. Maybe one day in my life. I can't do it now.
I feel that.
You ever done it?
Nah, shrooms or acid? Acid. No, I've never done it. I've been around homies who have done it. Like in this, they're just.
It was
crazy.
See, the way we did it, I would do that again.
Yeah.
It was just me and you hanging out.
And we just watch Pulp Fiction.
And we watch Pulp Fiction and just like laugh our asses off.
Yeah, and then laugh.
That's probably a good experience.
But he's my best friend, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like he.
We watch her outside for 15 minutes or let's go back.
If I randomly got sad, had an anxiety attack, he was just like, I think he would just know to put his hand on my fucking chest and just be like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Okay.
You feel the pressure? Do you feel the pressure?
That's
I'll start crying. He's like, cry. I don't care.
Cry, bitch.
Talk about your dad. Get it out.
I'm a weird type friend though. Like I'm strongest when my friends are weak. Like when somebody's like going through it, I'm like I turn to the nigga with the answers.
Armor. Yeah.
But then when I go home, I'm in the dark smoking weed, listening to fucking old Frank Ocean.
Hey,
like old Frank Ocean.
Overcame bit.
I was like, yo, what am I? Am I gonna be alone forever?
Hell, yeah, Frank is gonna fucking do that to you too.
For sure.
Frank is. Woo. Shout out.
What music have you guys been listening to recently? I checked out the new SZA album.
Dude, I was getting ready. Damn, you sold my shit, dude.
That shit's good.
Is it good?
Hey, tell him. He's thinking
Yo,
about listening to
that
it.
fucking. Oh my god, dude.
Drop Top Wop.
Oh.
Drop Top Wop.
Yeah, we were talking about that beforehand.
Yo, that shit would take.
So work at the Texaco. Boy, that's specific. I like that specific trap music.
That shit would take off.
I like details.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I like the fact that Offset and Takeoff are doing their own thing and Quavo's. Because Quavo is like the black Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
on some real shit. If we
yeah,
are breaking it down from some NSYNC type level, like.
Yeah, he's a pretty boy
dude.
They need to get something going. They all talented, really.
Dude, they're all different.
If Quavo could dance,
it would be over, bro.
It would be over.
Shit,
Yo,
would kill everybody.
this is what'll kill the game right now. Kill the game right now. If I'm wrong, say something. A Quavo, Chris Brown collab album. I feel like that would be some future Drake level shit, man.
I could probably see that shit.
Could you see that?
That would be
they even ever hung out. They even know each other. That would be so out of left field.
That would throw everyone through a loop if you put that.
That's what needs to happen. If I was an artist and I could rap, I'll be collab with niggas all the time.
T-Pain and Wayne about to release something.
Stop.
They already did.
Did they already release it?
Yeah, it's out.
I heard like one of the tracks.
It's out. They're releasing.
I gotta listen to the rest of it. I heard one track of it.
I was saying collab albums are lit. Think about Kanye, Jay-Z.
Yeah.
2 Chainz, Wayne.
That's why Mike Will made it so albums are fun too, because he just gets a bunch of people on these.
Yeah, man. Future Drake. Those are fun, weird. Those have a unique sound. Cause it's like fucking 2 of your favorite Pokemon or Digimon, fucking DNA Digiball.
Yep.
Yeah. And now you got this ultimate product.
I'm still waiting on this fucking J. Cole Kendrick fucking.
Everyone keeps saying this. You know,
I don't thing, man.
Okay, do y'all give it to the whole J. Cole Kendrick hype? Do y'all even believe in the debate?
What do you mean? Like who's better?
Who's better?
I don't like that debate though.
You don't like you avoid the whole thing.
I mean, I think they're similar rappers, but I don't know. I
mean, he's from North Carolina, so I'm gonna be hella biased. You know, I'm just gonna be like, gotta rock with my dude. But
I feel the passion when I'm around. I live in North Carolina, so I feel the passion. People like J. Cole said this, J. Cole said that, J. Cole said this. It's real shit, but just in my brain, I'm like, Kendrick is so far ahead of a lot of rappers. Just like a lot of rappers.
Kendrick's a better rapper.
I
mean, his songs too are so crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
He's so like
it's the production, man.
Exactly, man. Like the Humble video, it was a short video, but the shots this nigga was taking, and the fucking influences I was seeing, I'm like, yo, this nigga is so far above a lot of people, just different. And it was a fucking cinema, entertainment, fucking. And
that's kind of what we're talking about for now. We see some videos. I know you talked about the I'm the One thing, but that's a video for the now. They're just hanging out by a pool. It's probably about shooting for the now. Like when I see Humble, I'm like, this is forever. You'll see this.
That's why
I guarantee they shot it in 2 hours. I think most of the time they spent on that video was waiting for that fucking horse at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like when the horse shows up, we get the big titty girl on the horse.
Yeah.
We'll start.
Yeah.
That video was quick.
We should start the podcast like that. All right, hold on. Before we start talking.
Bring the horse in.
Bring
big
the horse
titties.
in.
Horse in the big titties. Big titties.
I want to do a documentary on just like where the girls that were in the... Where do video girls go? Like what happens after that?
Would be tight.
I want to see
that
like...
would be tight.
Because like... I'm not saying like... I don't know how to put it. It's just like you're twerking for like 3 seconds and then like, all right, go away.
Then you're gone.
Go away.
like you
a bunch of white dudes with headsets like packing everything up. You're just like,
come on,
all right, next. Look. Wayne don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing happened.
Paid you. Get out.
Like how do you transition from that to a dentist or like what?
I don't fucking know where they go.
Definitely not dentist.
Probably more videos, but you really don't see much of them.
I wonder what the hottest dentist looks like. Guy and girl. Hottest, like I'm the best looking goddamn.
It's like Brazilian, like you know,
teeth fucker.
Hell yeah.
I mean like it's like fucking teeth, but like, you know, like a teeth. I don't know. You guys got
it. Dude, it's crazy how it's like a subculture and everything. Because in the like the doctor's office, they have like doctors with like just for doctors. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is the hottest doctor right now. This doctor did some new shit. You should try it. My mom's a teacher. You get teachers magazines just on different techniques and shit. I'm like, it's so crazy how like this. No matter what there is, it's gonna be a culture built around it.
For sure.
Dude, even with fucking video games.
Yeah.
Online, so niggas like, yo, I found this new fucking cheat code. Everybody's doing that shit online at the same time.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that's actually a good segue. Talk a little bit about like the photography like culture. Like, are you aware of a lot of other photographers in the scene? Do y'all hang out in a certain way?
Any niggas hating on you?
Is there
I got nigga questions.
Is there like scene? Well, is there a scene to this?
There's definitely a scene. There's a culture to everything. There's definitely a culture of photography. Yeah, and most people are usually very supportive. You have the haters out there, people who are jealous. You know, you can sense it without really asking them. Like, you know, people who don't fuck with you.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But there's definitely a scene. I know most of my favorite photographers are right next door. Winston and Charlotte and Raleigh.
Yeah.
And we all mostly work together. You
That's
know,
cool.
I wouldn't say it's competitive. I'm saying like people see different things in different photographers. So people say it's competitive, and I guess you can kind of say it is. I disagree with that because people shoot so differently that you provide different content.
Yeah.
But there's definitely culture to it, and there's definitely a lot of haters.
How do you collab with another photographer?
Well, you can jump on a kind of a photo project, I guess. What I've done in the past with some is that we'll shoot the same shit, just shoot it in our own ways, and we can put out books or put out blogs or whatever.
Yeah.
But I guess another way you can do is kind of setting up the shoot itself. You can kind of collab with photographers, and they'll help me set it up, or I'll just shoot it, or vice versa.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
does it ever get like, I don't know, I feel like you're there one, like you're like taking a shot and they like take like 3 shots, you're like, oh shit, hold on, let me take a couple shots. And you're like, hold on, trying to get more shots? Like what the fuck?
You ever say nigga do some shit like he put his leg up and take a shot? You're like, why his leg up? I put my leg up.
Higher, you're just like, okay.
But like killing this one angle, you're like, yeah, let me get that angle, dog.
One nigga lay down immediately, he's on his back now.
Some prone shit, some Call of Duty shit.
You ever see niggas like do some OD shit? You're like, I ain't even doing that.
Oh,
that nigga he just trying to have sex. He not worried about the crowd. He's trying to show off.
Yeah. What are some of the coolest places you've shot at? You feel like?
Damn. Shit. I gotta say probably, which is fucking out there, but Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
nice.
Toronto has some beautiful shit. It's crazy. I get attracted to different things. I like city shit, and I like I like certain shit that doesn't look pretty.
Okay.
The grungy ass, whatever. So Toronto had a bunch of everything. Yeah, some cool architecture, some cool like grungy alleyways and all that shit. So definitely there. There is Chicago.
Okay, word.
Chicago was crazy for that shit too.
That's out Chicago. That's sick.
Definitely shout out.
So you've been in the photography game for like 7 years, but how have you seen it as far as like when you say competition, as far as like how gigs work? Like, has there been a boom? Is it like really popping to be a photographer? Like, how's that work since you've been in it?
I think it's definitely saturated because people are more, they're buying cameras and they're, doing that shit. So, I would say it's definitely booming. It's definitely hard. But I still get my business. Mm-hmm. People see my vision. People see my photos. Like, man, I want you to do. If you're standing out doing your own shit, you'll get your business
for sure.
No matter how saturated it gets.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's probably going to either the shit y'all are doing.
Yeah.
You always have people coming into it and people who's not gonna last.
For sure.
So.
And you can definitely tell that. And like that's kind of like in the comedy scene, like around open mics, like if you come for a little while, it's like whatever. But if you're there for like a month and a half, you're consistent, come to a mic, then eventually everyone's like, yo, what's up? What's your deal? Like we see you get on stage, you're writing, you're into it. Because it's kind of like we see people that like because sometimes like you're at an open mic and this is someone's like bucket list night. Like I'm gonna go out and do stand up and it's gonna be the one night they brought all their friends. It's just like this thing, but not really committed to the craft.
Right.
Same person I guess that buys like probably I don't know what it would be like the first like expensive but really not expensive or nice camera, and then just starts taking pictures. I assume it's something similar to that.
It's very similar.
And you can definitely tell. Like, you talked about Wolfgang earlier, like people that like it's like this is a kid in Raleigh that he like kind of just started, but you can kind of like see. I call it like the
you can
light.
tell he's hungry.
You're writing jokes.
I don't care why. For me, I don't care why you're hungry. Like you don't got to be.
And you don't even got to be good. It's like if you're hungry, you're gonna get good. You're
going to get better.
Yeah.
Like, is there anybody? I keep calling my mother. Is there anybody doing photography that's like trying to do that to get to something else? Is there anybody like
something
that
else,
as in,
yeah.
Like I don't know.
Like in the way sometimes people look at stand up as a way to like kind of blow up and then maybe act. You know what I mean?
Oh shit. I know some actually who segue into modeling that way.
Okay. Started by shooting.
Yeah, because they'll shoot models and then eventually you'll shoot a lot of models and someone thinks you're I guess attractive enough, whatever. They're like, oh, why don't you should try it.
Yeah.
And in the back of your head, it's like, this is exactly what I'm trying to do. And then they'll
just wait for that fucking like,
exactly.
oh, you should try it. And then like,
it's like, oh, maybe I should. And then they'll maybe get them set up with the right people. And then they'll transition into that.
That's probably pretty similar with stand up too.
See, if somebody else trying to do that in photography, I wouldn't be mad at them if that was a goal, as long as they were trying to be a good photographer.
Right.
While they were doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, if you whatever you're doing, be good at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't
do it. Yep.
People are like, so many freaking. I hear so many stories about dudes trying to finesse their way on stage, or like, I know somebody, or I know such and such. I'm like, or you could just be really funny.
Yeah.
And then just get it.
And actually be good at it. Yep.
Yeah. And then once you get it that way, it just doors open up so much easier once you work like. In my opinion, like the right way for it. So like somebody like vouching for you.
Exactly.
That shit could go. That shit could go.
But that's a part of it too, though. You definitely. I mean, you've vouched for me before. Like when you like, but that comes from like being good and like getting that like.
That came from you hanging out with me for like 6 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that also came from like this dude seeing you for like 6 months. So if he put you up and you don't do alright, he's like, well, I've seen him do well a bunch of other times.
He'll get it.
So night. It's whatever.
It's
if I vouch for you and you bomb, it's like, man, that ain't got to happen.
Yeah.
And in my head, you garbage from now on.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
that's true.
The reason the Anthony Hughes show was so good is because Tyrone Burston, he's a black comic out of Charlotte, real light skinned, real Tyrone's real Tyrone.
Sounds like Ice-T. I think
kind of real.
Oh, word?
He could do character work tomorrow if he just got like somebody fucking just listen to him.
Yeah.
But the one time he see me do comedy, I did terrible. And he talked about it too on the podcast. He was like, "Yeah, man, that shit was trash." And I was like, "That's true. That is true." So the reason the last show was good because I did well on all my shows, and he got to see it. So in back of my brain, I'm like, "Yeah, nigga, this is what
you know what's up.
You know what's up now." Like I ain't. I was sick that day. I was sick. I was under the weather. I was wearing a sweater in front of all black people.
Yeah, and that kind of like sticks in your mind forever. Like I will forever. If someone sees me do really well, I have like a great set. I'm like, even if they see me do bad later, I'm like, you know what it's up.
You know what's up.
You know I'm good.
I love calling. You know what's up.
I'm going through it, but you gotta go through it. You know what I mean? I'm out here trying.
I finally got to the point at the idiot box itself where I'm like, y'all know what's up.
Yeah.
If I bomb, I'm like, y'all know what's up though. Because last week I was saying some crazy shit.
Y'all know y'all fuck with me.
Yeah.
For real, like, y'all know y'all fuck with me.
Yeah.
How much of your process is like you take the picture and then it gets to maybe your website or your Instagram? How much is like the editing process too?
How much do I do with it?
Yeah, or just like that had to been only you probably like started taking pictures, but then that's a whole separate kind of side of like photography.
Oh, it's a way different side. It's weird when I take the photo. Usually I don't even edit them until like probably like a good few days because I want fresh eyes on it.
Okay.
And like
that's smart.
The editing process is weird for me because I edit each photo individually.
Mm-hmm. Opposed to what people do like
yeah, some people you have programs where you can literally if you find a setting you like you can literally apply all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think every photo is just different to me, so I'm gonna edit them differently. And it takes a little while because I'm sprinkling little shit. You know, I'm editing to the point.
Now.
No, why?
I'll be on Instagram like, yo, I'm killing the game. I'm like, yo, look at this. I be having like ugly boy photography tips like. Step number 1, black and white photo. You don't look great, black and white. Black and white, baby.
Black and white fits a lot of things.
Black and white is a lot of shit, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, if that ain't fucking working, filter. Yeah. Filter.
Like I like filters. I use them all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I create black and white photos. I think black and white photos have such a feel to them that people, it's kind of cliche for you to turn it black and white.
Yeah.
And people make jokes about it all the time in the photo community, but like.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. What is like the photo like insider lingo? What is like the trash like? Oh, you see like someone like they're new. Like how do you know someone's like a newbie?
Oh,
like,
fisheye lens all the time. All right, okay.
Constantly.
He just got a fisheye. All right. Oh, hey.
He's still wearing the strap. Pussy, let that shit go. You know what I mean?
Stop wearing around the neck.
Yeah.
Get a case.
Yeah.
But nah, I mean it's shit. That's a good question. Because I know them personally who's starting out and looking at photos, but like I don't know. It's just like. This is what you're weird. You can always tell.
You see you're like, what's this? Photo booth, nigga? What?
Come on, nigga. What the fuck is this, man?
Yeah.
It's like the pictures is like okay. I see what they kind of were doing there. They overexposed it a little bit, blah blah. But
okay,
overexposing ass nigga.
Yeah. But at the same time, the light's wrong.
Yeah.
See, I feel like such an amateur. Like, I love an app that'll let me play with all the shit. I'm like, look, I'm doing this shit. Look. Oh, the room's hot, room's cold.
Oh, shit.
It makes you get into it.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you can actually.
What the fuck is a Vignet?
You're just like, okay. Contrast, okay.
Contrast like a motherfucker.
But no, all that shit is cool. And that's why I'm happy that everyone has access to it.
Yeah. All right. Well, what is like your number one tip to give people, just regular people? You got an iPhone to take better pictures. What would you tell them?
You gotta feel the moment you're snapping. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like when I take them, I take a lot of portraits. I like a lot of up close whatever portraits. So nice. I'm snapping them all the go to strangers and all that shit too. But like. Definitely snap for you and not for, Instagram likes. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
Dude, please.
Yeah.
Bro, we gonna have you on again.
That's
the white. Because you gotta talk, bro. I see too many, young women at just events. Every time comedy shows for me is another thing, but for a lot of people they're going out.
Yeah.
And they're just posing for the perfect background
Seriously.
of the stage or their friends. And I'm like, do you feel good right now?
Exactly.
Because you look uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Or what I see all the time is like, I can see from that snap, this event right now is not as lit as it's about to look. So, but everyone you really know can see what it was.
But what's worse is the Snapchat, because they're doing 10 seconds. I'm like, you're doing 10 lit seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then just sitting down in the corner texting.
And you're fucking sad.
And I'm like, why?
You're sad inside.
Why? Because the event's not
sometimes
lit.
it's not even always sad. It's just like content and like not seeking anything real.
Look
That's the sad part. You're not seeking anything real.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say if it's not terrible and it's not lit, why can't you just put your phone away and let it be? Why can't we just be in that moment at that point?
But you not feel yourself doing that too, though. Sometimes I literally will like get to a bar, maybe if I'm by myself or like wait on a friend, and I'll like maybe order a drink, and then within 10 seconds I'm like, I gotta play a game on my phone. You know what I mean? Like it's just you feel that pull to you.
Games are fun.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm not
true.
games are way more fun than sitting down in silence is.
Yeah.
True.
That's just straight up.
True. Sure.
And two, when I get there, I mean, everybody on their phone. I'm like, shut on my phone. Shit.
See, that
I'm not changing the world, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm doing my 10 minutes and I'm going home.
Get to the bar, people. Yeah, everyone's on their phones. Yep, every single night.
But the times you do go on a limb and it does end up cashing out, it does feel so good. You know what I mean?
That's
like
true.
I was on this podcast, a dude named Archie, he was talking about like going around the country or whatever, and he was like, because he like recently went to like a flip phone and then like cut all internet and all that shit, and he was like,
shit.
He was like, all you need to do, he was like, I know it's gonna feel weird because he traveled, he like went off the grid for like 3 months. He was like, you just go into the bar, you order beer, you get a beer. And by the time you're halfway through the second beer, you'll be talking to somebody.
Yep.
At that point, no matter what,
That
the
is
bartender, someone will be talking to you, and then from there you
really
ride
is
it
true
out.
that way. It really is
you know what I
true
mean?
that
But
way.
it's just like, it's just people I feel like are running away from getting over that uncomfortable feeling. Because honestly, I've been thinking about it sometimes. It's like I feel like I even find habits in myself. I'm like, why ever be uncomfortable? Like every time I'm doing something, I'm like, how can I be more like relaxed as I do this? You know what I mean?
For real.
How
Our
can
brains
I?
are programmed to be the most. My bed doesn't need to be the bed it is. I used to work at a mattress firm,
Right.
so I got like a real like an old white man bed for like the low. I sleep
For
good.
the low.
Daniel, I sleep good.
Yeah.
I sleep good.
He knows like a lot of mattresses.
Yo, like
nowadays. Break it down.
I have clinical depression.
Okay.
And the bed fixes 93% of
That
it.
shit that good.
I wake up and I'm like, damn. All right.
Okay.
I'm like, I can do this. I can do
You
this.
got this.
Because like,
do this shit.
I'm like, I'm sleeping in the top 2% of people. Really. I mean,
Where's your bed on like Donald Trump's bed? Like where do you think?
Yeah. Right.
that nigga can't. The only thing better than my bed would be on paper. I'm getting nerdy. On paper,
Okay.
Good
a
mattress
Tempur-Pedic.
nigga. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You get that high level shit.
But that's some old nigga shit. That's like some
Yeah.
like your joints hurt, your wife's joints hurt, you're not fucking because that bed ain't got no spring to it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like that's a medical
Bed.
bed.
It's like
That's a
orthopedic for
fucking-
shoes.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, pretty much
Yeah.
like it's like you need this.
Yeah.
I have a dope
I
young
don't have
nigga
a
like
choice.
it's a Beauty Rest black hybrid.
Ooh.
Hey.
That shit, I don't know what's in it.
That sounds like that has rims.
It should.
Yeah.
True.
It's thick,
Big.
Damn.
thick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
But like,
tight.
That's how you like ball out. You're like, I got the bed. I got the
yeah,
bed.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know how we got onto the whole mattress thing. to be honest.
You naturally flow there so well.
I can't help it, and I'm sorry. I got to do it. It was my job. I had to be
Major-
like,
major
I'm like, oh, you
mattress
came
firm-
from GameStop? They got a game, yada yada yada. So the bed, it's just I don't know how to not flow into it.
They made you a soldier.
I am a soldier. I'm
That
about to get back.
fucking-
I'm about to get back to the battlefield. To be honest.
Oh, word? You go start again?
I got to.
There's 1,000 of these
What?
things
This
too.
is the first time I'm hearing this. This is crazy.
All right.
I'm not
crazy.
mattress firm, but like furniture sales. But I got to get back out there.
You got to get back
Yeah.
out there. People
and
want to
furniture?
buy furniture.
Really?
They need.
I was wondering how that
They
business
are buying
is.
so much furniture
Year round?
right now. They're buying all the time, bro.
Okay.
There's a dead period after taxes. There's a
Okay.
dead period after back to school.
Okay. We got
And-
Christmas
and
and
that's
everything
it, really.
else.
Yeah, but I mean, like, dude, it's so many. They make up punk ass holidays. I work there. I mean, I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm hanging up signs for super summer sale. I'm like, what the fuck is a super summer sale?
And
It's like
sometimes
after Memorial Day, just whatever, whatever we gotta do.
it's like 3 weeks
to
after
have a
the
sale,
in
Yeah.
save the tax sale, yada yada. Just it's another fucking our biannual sale.
Yeah.
Which they can just throw up twice a fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
They just make up shit to give you deals, and the deals are out there.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
yeah,
America.
for sure.
It makes me sick, but I mean, I have a skill now.
Yeah.
I can't.
So you're probably good at selling that
I'm
shit.
so good to $10,000 days, $12,000
fuck,
days. Old
dude?
white people have money. That's the basis of America. Old white people got money and they want to give it to somebody else.
Yep.
Yep.
You can get it real easily.
Sometimes they give it to me.
You got to buy stuff.
I've seen white girls who are terrible at selling cash in 9, 10, 11,000 because they're sweet and
They look good. Yep.
now look at somebody's like, oh, you're so nice.
You remind me of my granddaughter.
You are
Probably some shit they
you
say
are
too.
young and white, and I want to support you.
Yeah.
I've made black sales like that.
Yeah.
Black people come in and be like, you're
Yo, brother.
young and you're black. And bro,
They
got glasses.
always saying, yeah, brother, man.
how you young brother? warrior, whatever they call
whatever shit you
whatever old shit they want to call me. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm that.
Yeah.
So what's up? Yeah, man.
And old black people got money too now.
Yes, they do. Yes,
if I see like an old Q Dog pop up with an old Delta, I'm like, they
have
buying
money.
The barn.
You go right up to them. Hey, sir, how you doing?
Here's the thing though.
2 Suburbans.
Black people, dude. There was a dude on TV, Dr. Boyce Watkins, talking about financial literacy with black people. Okay. We need to be smarter.
Yes.
White people with money pull up. You don't see their car. They walk in from the side. You don't see that shit.
True.
And their car might be busted, but they got money. Black people, we got money too. Niggas pull up in the Escalade.
They want you to see it up
front. They pull up front to the Escalade.
Well,
come in talking loud.
That's the whole Bow Wow challenge shit. That's literally was like, I mean, everybody was like making fun of him. I was like, dog, this is so sad. Imagine feeling like you had to tell everyone you were getting on a private jet when really you were just getting first class, nice.
I watch how different people. I mean, just in sales, where you watch how different people handle their money. Like Jews, real bro. Okay. This how you. I'm serious. This how you close. This how you close the deal. You pull that paperwork out and you go line by line. You go line by line through the whole sheet because they like the meticulous attention to detail. They appreciate that. I'm being so serious, bro. Like this is just man. I shouldn't be talking about it, but like
these are the secrets of the selling.
Man, this some shit I learned like with fucking Jews, anybody like Middle Eastern dudes. They like the details.
They want
everything line by line, laid out.
Mm-hmm.
Everything nothing was rushed. They really appreciate that. With with black people, you kind of like make some jokes. You know what I'm saying? You kind of like just for me.
That's true.
Sell off. You gotta. The thing is like with any kind of industry or whatever, you gotta sell off what people are liking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not up to me what's funny. The crowd sounds funny. The crowd's like, yo, the reviews of JD is cuddly and adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm doing that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not changing nothing, but
cuddly is a commodity.
If I'm coming off as cuddly, I'm being cuddly.
Yeah, that's great.
So if I'm selling off my blackness, I'm being black as shit.
Word.
If I'm selling off my knowledge of the specs, I'm selling off of that shit. If I'm selling off fucking attention to detail, whatever. I sold this one white dude off of talking about his church for a good 2 hours.
On the mattress shit?
Yeah, not on no mattress stuff. He was talking about his church and how he was doing all this work and stuff like that. And I was just being interested, just letting him talk. And he was like, "Yeah, we'll take this one."
He's like, "Oh,
$2,000.
Let's do it.
Whatever. Let's do it. Whatever's working, it works, man.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's not you don't have that in sales. You don't got that pride in comedy because you're not. There's no like, oh, I'll get them next time by doing it my way. Like, no, this shit's working right now. It's going down like this right fucking now.
Word.
If I remind you of your son's best friend, which is the biggest microaggression I've ever gotten repeatedly from old white people. Are you
serious?
They always say, you remind me of my son's friend. Always some nigga on the football team.
Oh.
Always some nigga on the football team.
Yes, it is.
Always just some nigga that's cool, I guess.
He loved to eat.
He ain't free to eat now. Boy ain't afraid to eat, is he?
Yeah.
I know you know what it is. Whatever. But
2 plates.
2 plates. Seconds. Whatever. But I get that shit all the time. I sell off of that. Out of the way.
Fuck it, use that to your advantage.
Whatever, $2,000. The money gotta come in. I gotta eat. I get commission.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I missed that. Missed that battlefield.
Go back to the shit. You can have that.
I believe in you, man. I feel like you're a good salesman.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I was a monster at it. I was a monster.
Tell you, putting those long hours in there too.
Yeah.
The hours were making me so sad.
I can't do it, dude.
I was doing 10,
what are you
12,
doing now?
13-hour days, bro.
I'm at CarMax.
You at CarMax?
Yeah,
Doing what?
But I appraise cars.
What's that mean?
So, like, you bring a car in for a trade-in or whatever. Yeah. I don't want to go out there and inspect it and for conditions and stuff to make sure get the right price on it.
I don't want a podcast, and you ain't got to say no numbers. Are you feeling good? Like life's good right now? Like everything's straight? I need a job. Or are you like, oh?
It's not what I want to do. So I mean, like,
true.
For what for what you're doing, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
No. 40 hours a week.
So what? Like 9 to 5?
No. See, it can range from 12 to 9, 10 to 7, 8 to 5. It's not set. It's not a set schedule.
My shows.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. That's if you got like a
comedy. If you're listening, I love you.
Yeah.
I don't know if comedy's listening, but I love that bitch.
I hope they're listening. They should be fucking listening. But no, that's not the place.
Yeah. I just need something that lets me get off and just I'll do the work. I just need to get off in time to bomb at these mics. I just need to fucking
want 8 to 5 shit.
Yeah, for real.
Be a fucking banker.
I got 2 friends. They live in Raleigh. Do this. They work at the same bank. They're doing they're both bankers.
Yo, they get the best hours.
what I want to do is work on a campus though, because Armand, like, we have a dude comes right now. Armando is a teacher at UNCG.
Okay.
But he works in the library. His staff has like the best hours. They come in sometimes lately, sometimes leave early. Just like you do projects and stuff throughout the day, but there's no need to be at the library 30 minutes to 5 if you ain't got to be there. You know what I'm saying? You go home.
No. Yeah, true.
So if I get a job on campus, something like a community college or like that'd be.
Why don't you do that?
I'm trying to. Got to fucking pass Spanish.
Oh fuck.
Do you know any other languages?
Oh,
I studied Spanish and Latin in college, but I can't
Latin?
speak them fluently. Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you go to college for?
I actually went to, for IT.
Okay,
got
word.
an ISOM degree, information systems management. But I don't want to sit in front of a computer for 40 hours a week. So I wouldn't say that I wasted my time there because I learned a lot of stuff and it was cool and I use it for my own.
Met a lot of people too.
Sure.
Oh, many people. But I can't. I can't do that.
Instagram has to be so amazing if you're an actual, not say actual photographer like people are photographers, but like to do what you do, like to put in like the work and like you said
great content.
You said you looked at a picture for 30 minutes. I was like, I can't imagine that.
Dude, seriously.
But I've listened to my sets for 30 minutes straight, an hour straight.
Or
just
watch
like,
comedy for hours.
For hours on end.
Exactly.
But nobody could imagine because it's not their life.
Yeah, they're not.
So for Instagram to exist, it's like, yo, I can just put my dope ass, amazing stuff here where everybody's like mainstreaming photography, but I'm actually skilled in it.
Yeah.
It's gotta be such a useful tool.
Oh, it's the tool. You know, because it's even better than actual websites because people don't really click links like that. People,
They really don't.
You know what I'm saying? I post my links up, but most people are looking at your Instagram.
Yeah.
So that's like a photographer's like that's his weapon right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's his ammo. And it's a great place to be for a photographer. So if you're not using that, I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
For real.
But yeah, that's probably everyone's main source.
Yeah. If someone was trying to get into photography, like they're hearing this, like I want to be a photographer. What advice would you give them? What would you tell them?
I would say if you have any interest in it, you know, fucking get you a camera. You know, stay humble. Because a lot of them, I mean, I won't say I got lucky taking some shots back in the day, but I mean, you gotta like grind.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to be a actual photographer,
Yeah.
it's sometimes it's even more about it's more than the picture. It's the mindset. It's who you are, and all that. But definitely get into your shit. Buy some gear. There's a lot of shit out there. It doesn't have to be expensive.
Is there maybe like a place to go where maybe they learn about it, or where do you go to like find out more information, or you just like acquired it over time?
I was lucky enough to have such a support group that I got it from different people.
Sure.
But oh my gosh, there's so many blogs online. You got B&H Camera, a big camera store up in New York. Have a lot of shit on their website.
That's cool.
You have so many different outlets for, you know, and different resources for photography.
It doesn't feel like is there this element in photography that like it could just be a couple shots or a couple photos that could just change your life? Like, do you feel like is there a way that like it could just blow you up if you just got of the certain person, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if it spread around, is there a viralness to being a photographer?
There can be. Like
Yeah.
I say, it's really all who sees your shit. I mean, like, 'cause I know people who post great photos and get like, you know, no likes or no whatever.
Sure.
And then you got some people who like just have that. So they know the right people to where it doesn't matter what they post and they'll blow up. So there's a viralness to it if you know the right people see it.
Sure.
But it all just depends.
Yeah.
You know.
I respect that because I tried doing poetry, but with photography and the poetry, that aspect of like putting your work out there, and then just like, okay, let's see what happens now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with that person. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
there's
can't do
something-
it. That's too much anxiety.
Yeah, there's something
You know what
so
I'm saying?
awesome. I think that we get drawn to is the immediacy. Like I know right now how this is going.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Imagine like taking a photo and the only way you can look at it is when it's on your website.
Right.
On your
Or you're
Instagram.
reading
You're like,
reviews and shit like
you're
that.
like, damn, this picture sucks, but I couldn't even see it before it's already up.
Exactly.
Everyone's already
and
looking
everyone's
at it.
looking at it, and everyone's judging you.
Yeah.
You know, and all that shit.
And sometimes it's going great, sometimes it's not going good, and you don't know why. You know what I
And
mean?
I
Like,
can
what
see
the
what's up
fuck?
too because people are judging it extra hard because like it says photographer in his bio, so he do this.
Yeah.
So now they judging extra hard. They just met your ass.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how it is.
Yeah, has the dream ever wavered? Have you ever thought like, now I'm about to put the camera
yeah.
down, I'm about to do some other
Oh
shit?
my gosh, yeah. Especially at the beginning of everything, you have your doubts. You know,
For sure.
You post your shit, and that's why I got over time. I didn't care about the likes on Instagram.
Yeah.
I got to the point where it's like, if I like this photo, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna post it. But back in the day, it's like you need to post something fire. You know, hell yeah, this is a good fucking shot. I can't wait. And then like no one acknowledges it.
Yeah.
That's when you're just like, man, fuck that shit. Then you keep seeing like your idols like getting better and better and all that recognition. You're like down here, they're up there, and it seems like you're not really moving. You're just like, man, fuck this.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That's where the week fall off.
Yeah.
That's where the quote unquote photographers. That's where they stop.
That's where I feel like the craft kind of weeds out the people that aren't as
Exactly.
committed. You know what I mean?
You know, because people's like, oh, it's just taking a picture. Anyone can do that, and then they really get into it and realize that okay, it's a lot more than just taking a picture.
Yeah, and I feel like when you see people that come in and out of comedy, it's like while they're homies, you like hanging out with them. But if they stop doing it, I'm not very sad because it's just like you didn't want to do it.
You didn't have it in you.
And you know, I bet there's like this with photography. I think there's a lot of people that don't know that they're doing it as a hobby. Like
right.
in comedy, a lot of people say they're really serious about it, and I'll say that I'm in this camp too. I say I'm really serious about it, but I don't know if I've gotten to a situation where it's like I need to decide how serious I am about this. Like this is like a cornerstone in my life, and some people are pushed to that sooner because of maybe kids or lifestyle, where they live or other shit going on, and they let it go a lot easier. Like I have a firm grip on comedy, I feel like, but I don't know how hard it's being tugged away from me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you know, I'm gonna be like life is great, but at the same time, it's not like I have like so much responsibility that I can't like work on my thing.
But at the same time, bro, like I'm not saying people aren't smart, but you can't take away the weight of good decision making. You know what I'm saying? You make good decisions. Mm-hmm. So like you can't be like I'm not being tested. You shouldn't be tested because like you set yourself up in a position to not really. I'm not saying you should be tested, but like you made decisions to not be tested because you're solid right where you are right now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Like I can see like if somebody that dropped out of college to pursue comedy and started living on their friends' couch working at a fast food joint, and like now they're like, oh, am I really doing comedy? I'm like, I don't know, are you?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're doing comedy. I might not be doing comedy at that point.
Tell me, please.
I'm saying like right now I'm trying to finish my degree. I'm trying to get a decent job because like money makes comedy so much easier.
Oh, I bet it does.
Comedy's hard when you broke. It's hard as shit when you broke.
I bet it is.
It's not that hard when you fucking eating.
Yeah, is there an amateur time? Like when did you feel like when did you feel like you could ask someone for money for your pictures?
That's funny, man, because I think when I first started charging people, I mean, believe it or not, I was doing like $5 shoots.
Yeah.
Like, no joke.
Because you also want the practice.
Exactly. I want to practice. And, you know,
so I mean, there's an element of that, too, where, like, in comedy, I mean, we still hit open mics where we have to pay, and we do it because we're like, I want stage time.
I want stage time.
We're not at the point where, like, every time we perform, someone's paying us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So I guess the first time that really, like, you know, made me think, like, damn, I should, you know, I can do this for money, or I can start asking people for money, is when my boss, I was still in the practice stage, but I got pretty decent, and I said the $5 shit to him. He was like, I'm not paying you $5, and I'm going to give you, he gave me, I think he meant $50.
Yeah.
And that's when it was like, oh shit, someone lets my shit enough to give me that much back. Then I was like, that's a lot of money to me.
Sure.
For me just doing something I like doing. So that is when I thought, like, okay, I should probably start asking people for money for this shit, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah, how do you go about pricing? Like, what change prices? Like how long the shoot would be, or like where it is.
So if you just like have a bad attitude that day, like man, fuck all this heat,
dude.
Hot outside, nigga. $200. Fuck all this. You pick Saturday, bitch. Oh god, $350. Just god, it's hot. You by a lake, it's mosquitoes out here.
Yeah, it's definitely different with.
Are you taking top off? $150. Okay, all right. 20% discount.
What we talking about? You want a Groupon?
But nah, it definitely probably depends on the task. You know, and like obviously the best time to shoot is like really early in the morning, and really, you know, more in the evening. So like if someone does give me that fucking shit, I can only shoot between like 11 and 3 or whatever. It is like, wow, okay, so that's inconvenient for me.
Yeah.
The sun is fucked up. It's probably gonna be right above us, causing.
Damn,
yeah,
you just said the sun is fucked up. What's that mean?
Like, what do you mean by like why is that a bad time?
If you see someone, and then maybe that's what they're going for, but usually you don't see photographers shooting between the hours of like probably like 11 and like 4. Because the sun's right overhead, causing insane shadows.
Oh, okay.
Usually most photographers are going to be out there at like 6, 7 a.m.
So it's just lit outside, but the sun's not like, you know what I mean?
Right,
like,
it's
light.
Light,
There's
but the
light.
sun's either coming up and it's causing like a nice golden, golden hours.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
okay, all right, yeah.
If you put me in an inconvenient time, I'm probably going to be like, I might charge a little bit more because this is ridiculous.
I like that realness though.
No, I mean, it's being honest. You know, it's
and I mean, there's obviously so many people, it's like, I mean, you don't like this? Go find somebody else. You know what I mean?
I do it all the time.
That's cool that you have that freedom. That's that gig lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I'm just being real. I mean, if I fuck with you, then of course not probably.
I mean, there's definitely stuff for us where it's like, I'm not about to drive all the way there last time I did the show. What you mean? And I know you only pay
it's like
this
sometimes
much.
you do a show because it's your homie.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to do that too.
You
gotta do that. I mean, that's
I'll do it one time for the homies, but one time.
But like free.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. With comedy, it's kind of weird. I don't like. I'm not at the point where I demand people to pay me.
The thing with comedy is called rooms. So you're trying to, like, somebody's trying to get a room off the ground. Like, I'm trying to start this new room where like people come by and like it'd be something weird like every third Tuesday or like
people try to be nice and like make sure you get gas money. But even in situations like, hey, we can't pay anybody, it's like it's cool, dude.
If you're trying to start something up and you need a strong first show, because like. If the first show is good, that means the second show will pretty much be decent.
Right. Yeah.
And you start like maybe charging like or getting some money for gas or whatever.
Especially because it's such like a fixated way to even practice or do the thing. Like imagine like the only times you could like you had to rent every time you use your camera. Like if someone just let you use a camera, you'd be like, all right, whatever, that's cool. Thank you for letting me use it because I can only get a chance to do this.
And the benefits of a good room are crazy because I drove out there to Wilmington with Phil one time. They saw me do 5 minutes at Good Nights and let me do 30 at Wilmington. Damn. Not smart on their part. Not smart.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I mean I did it. I mean you never say no. You like you really just like, oh wait, what? Boom,
sometimes I feel like you should be honest.
You should be saying no.
Nah, don't say no.
But like you should be saying no, but you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I know I should be doing this.
If you can do it, just say yes. Just do it.
Bruh, straight up.
Try.
So they gave me 30, and I was like, all right, I guess I'm doing everything. So I get there, it's packed, and like in Wilmington, they love comedy so much. He was like, yo, donations for the comedians that are out of town. Dude made like $80, and that's with giving Phil like gas money and extra.
Damn.
But like
that's
a good room will like it'll support you. They're like, yo, this is, and that's a room they probably ran for I don't know how many. I think like half a year, but it was just a strong room.
People come out.
That's dope. That's fucking cool.
That fosters a culture of like, yo, do that dude's room, post about it. And the more you post about it, the more people are like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? They show up, room gets better and
that's how you get bigger and bigger. That's how you get bigger and bigger. That's cool.
So talk to me a little bit about the podcast you just started. Like, what gave you the idea to do it, and how did that even get off the ground?
Hell yeah. So it wasn't really random, I guess. I guess the past year or so, I've been kind of jumping into the podcast thing. Only because, I'm sure you've heard of it, but No Jumper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Adam 22 and all that shit. I started watching those because I think somebody was on there that I wanted to fuck with. Oh, yeah, Ian Connor.
Yeah.
Who was on Kanye's old designer or whatever. So I was like, what the fuck is this on YouTube? So I clicked it. And
I didn't know you had an interview with him.
Yeah, Ian Connor and someone else had an interview. It's a while ago.
Okay.
But I was like watching it, and he does a lot of underground rappers too. And I was like, dude, this is fucking cool. Yeah. Like, I kind of want to do this. And
were you listening to podcasts a lot of the time?
No.
Okay, word. Yeah.
No. I think the first one I actually listened to was that Serial one. Because,
I know what you're talking about.
I didn't finish it, but that was cool. And Two Dope Queens.
Yeah, I know what Two Dope Queens is. That's good.
I tried to say that one.
Yeah,
it's cool. I like how they intersperse the stand up.
Yeah,
it's like a show.
That shit's cool.
I mean, a lot of times it's like they have their crowd eats it up, but it's kind of funny, the inside jokes and shit. And they have two entertaining personalities.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I enjoy like hearing them talk and stuff.
Yeah, so that for sure. And I was like, okay, I could probably do this. And I was like, I'm pretty, I'm good with people.
Sure.
And I'm okay at talking. So I was with Jacob, and I was like, yo, you're gonna help me out because he records bands and all that shit. So I bought some mics. And Free Pizza came out of nowhere. I forgot what.
How'd you come up with the idea?
It was.
I love the name, by the way.
Yeah,
because it's like everybody loves free pizza.
Exactly.
There's not like free pizza.
Exactly.
There's gonna be free. If there's free pizza, I'm showing up.
I was like, yo, how we go on this podcast?
Yeah.
Like, free pizza. Immediately, I was like, they got free pizza.
But we only got free pizza one time. But we're trying to get sponsors. But that's another story. But,
for sure. Hey.
Yeah.
That's out.
But
if you get sponsored for free pizza,
yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, we could probably make it work. I'm trying my hardest.
I feel that, man. I respect it.
But like some local, independent pizza place, if I can cross a promotion, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
This is what you do. You get an eighth. All right.
Oh my god.
You drive down to your local Domino's. Or whatever.
Okay. Or whatever.
Find a pizza place. It could be corporate, whatever.
All right.
Find the nigga that looked the saddest. Like, hey, bro, let me talk to you.
That's what you talk to. You find this,
you dap him up.
Wait a second.
And be like, hey, man.
Wednesdays at 2.
Boom. Wednesdays at 2.
I'm going to call up.
Extra large.
Drop off 2 large Supremes.
There you go.
1 pepperoni.
Damn, that's like a...
Damn, dude.
And, favors will keep happening. There you go.
You don't
think out of the entire corporate Papa John's, Domino, Pizza Hut chain.
Somebody.
They can't let go 3 large.
Oh, they probably good. They probably
do it.
And
for
some
fun.
nigga has been working there for years. He angry. He know the system.
Yeah.
Get 3 large easy.
It kind of weirds me how like when you order pizza now you can like monitor what they're doing. Like usually like they're cooking it. They're fucking driving. Like they hate their life because they work at Domino's.
Dude,
man.
straight
it's Kevin.
I've known 2 people work at Domino's.
I'm about to work it.
That's fucking funny.
It's weird how consistent their pizzas are.
Amazing.
That's the part that weirds me out.
Every single time.
They're like exactly the same.
They're exactly taste the same, look the same.
That's what you paying for.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause you like, I want that Pizza Hut taste.
Yeah,
I want that crust stuffed.
I want it. I want
Damn
it, and
right.
I want it to fucking be
the crust.
fucking the right amount of thickness.
Stuff the crust. Stuff that crust.
Yo, yes.
I don't like Papa John's.
You know, honestly, I only eat Papa John's when it's free.
Word?
Yeah,
I don't like Papa John's.
I took a Papa John's. I went with my first choice.
What's your first choice?
If I was doing like big chain, it'd be Pizza Hut.
Like
Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Pizza Hut. They've got so many varieties, like the wild one. I don't know.
Pizza Hut, but I had Pizza Hut for like 8 years. I feel like they had like just a couple years ago, and I'm like, they changed the game so much
Yeah.
from like what they used to be.
Domino's has definitely come up. Now they're number 2 for sure.
It's Pizza Hut, Domino, Papa John's to me. The Little Caesars in there.
Little Caesars.
Yeah, what the fuck? Little Caesars doesn't
I'll tell you what, Little Caesars is only good when it's hot. It's only good.
Gotta be ready.
But as soon as you let it get cold and sit out for a couple hours, no. I'm throwing
I
it
don't
away.
know. Every time I'm like about to get Little Caesars, I'm like, man, I'm about to make myself sad. Like, I'm about to just straight up regret this.
Our friends Ryan Higgins and Eric Trundy did some videos on Instagram. It was a 6-part series called Pizza Cuck.
All right. I'm like, what the fuck is a pizza cuck?
A pizza cuck is a dude that just watches you eat pizza.
As the other dude cries.
As the other dude cries and jacks off.
Yeah. We're talking about real content.
This is real content. This is real content. They were hashtagging the fuck out of Little Caesars.
What?
No,
did they see it? You think they saw it?
They saw it.
Somebody saw it.
They were like, don't ever touch this stuff.
Yeah, get away from
But this is real content. Real funny ass content.
Dude.
Real content.
You know these people?
Oh, they're hilarious.
Yeah,
I know for years.
I definitely need to go watch that ASAP.
Pizza
Shout out
Cuck.
to them. That
Pizza
shit
Cuck.
sounds funny as hell.
Funny as shit.
Damn.
So how did like the idea for the podcast work? Like how did you get free pizza? What was it?
So, Free Pizza, the name, I don't know where. I said it one day and it stuck.
Okay.
Honestly, that's where I thought it was with some people. I thought it was with Jacob or Anthony, who actually helped me run the podcast as well, but they said I wasn't with them. I was by myself when I thought of it. But I wanted to take what Adam 22 is doing with No Jumper to bring it to creatives.
Yeah.
And I'm actually stirring away from musicians.
Okay, why?
I think musicians have a lot of platforms that,
For sure.
Glorify them already. And I wanted to do the behind the scenes artists, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why I like your podcast. I'll be like, oh, dude, people are like graphic designers. Like, you just live around here and you just do your shit. That's
They're real
cool.
people, Yeah. Some of them want to be behind the scenes. They don't
That's
care about
more
spotlight.
inspiring than like a celebrity doing it because that seems so out of reach.
Yeah, it's like, I already know what
I
you're doing, and then you're all the way over there. These are regular ass people walking down the street. You just don't know it. You know what I'm saying? And that's who I want to bring to the spotlight when I'm doing a podcast.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
What's it been like since you started? Like, what have you learned? Like, what is?
Oh my god.
Because you're like 10 episodes in.
Yeah, we've actually had content. We have 15 recorded.
Okay, yeah,
we
that's
put them
smart.
out. We put them out. Yeah,
that's what we did. That's perfect.
So you record a bunch at one time, and then you just kind of sit on it. But I'm at 10, and everyone's processes are so different.
Yeah.
And that's what I've learned, that I've interviewed 2 like people.
Yeah.
As far as their vision,
Sure.
their process,
Yeah.
Their
What
family
inspired
life,
them,
what inspires them. Everyone's so different, which is so cool because, maybe people think, all photographers are inspired by the same shit.
Yeah.
All designers, it's not the case at all.
Yeah.
Which is great, what was the point of the podcast is to, show these people are real ass people with real ass, issues or whatever, and they go through similar and different shit. So
that's lit.
Yeah.
You got maybe some photographers you want to put people on? Like, who's out there doing cool shit that maybe people wouldn't know?
Damn. All right. We can do that. Let's see. So we got my friend Tommy McGlon. He's actually on one of the podcasts. He's out there in Winston.
Okay, yeah.
He's killing it. My homie Josh Huff, who I'm going to Austin to see in a few weeks, is destroying it in Texas. You got Joe Lindsay and Winston-Salem. You got one of my mentors, Amanda Sutton, doing wedding stuff.
Okay.
How did you meet her? Like, how did like the mentor? Is that a thing in photography? Like,
Oh,
like a mentor process?
Well, you have that. Your apprentices.
Yeah.
Like that. I didn't. You know, I it was kind of an accident how that even happened because I met Amanda through some mutual friends. This is when she was grinding at a bank job and she had started the photography thing.
Yeah.
And now she's off on her own making. She's super successful.
Yeah.
But I just did a couple weddings with her. Just kind of like just fall behind her and see her shit. I don't like doing weddings. I fuck weddings.
Why?
It's not my thing. I'm not passionate.
I feel like there's a lot of expectations too.
There is bridezillas and there's a lot of expectations to it.
Yeah,
It's too much pressure that I want to. It won't make my job fun.
Yeah, I feel
when
that.
I'm shooting,
and there's probably people that have like a really good like eye for it, or like they really do like doing it for whatever reason.
Yeah,
it's probably fun too. I bet there's like a lane where you get so big, like they fly me out to Hawaii for the wedding.
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
That's lit. That's super
people
cool.
People get that shit.
Dude, I'm bringing it back up again. At Mattress Firm.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There was this lady though. She was a photographer, but she was a photographer for like celebrities and shit like that. Like,
Word.
But not like celebrities like like Travis Scott and like that. But like, think of like celebrities that we probably forget, or like our mom's celebrities. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
She does all that shit. Like fucking like Dr. Oz.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like fucking Dr. Phil. Like she shoots that shit.
Yeah.
And she was dropping stacks in that motherfucking bitch too, bro. 20,000.
Damn, they get paid. I'm telling you, dude. People behind the scenes.
So what is like the goal?
She'll get flown like fucking Hawaii, Canada, fucking Australia, everywhere. Like it's crazy. People who like, yo, to get the best capture of this moment, I need not even like say like necessarily the best nigga, but I need this dude. I want this guy.
Yeah.
Did Get Out scare you? Just specifically, like you, like black photographer.
Oh.
Did you get scared?
I didn't. I don't know. I got scared.
Because it's not real.
I got concerned.
But I was looking at it like, oh shit. Like, he's gonna fucking die in that fucking chair.
Yeah.
In that chair, he's gonna fucking die. Like, no spoiler.
I also love how I assumed you had seen it.
Oh yeah.
Just out the gate. Like every black person seen Get Out. Hell yeah,
every
Get Out.
black person I have met or been through, my family and everything has seen.
That's cool because it's been a minute since like something like that's happened. I feel like like every black person saw this thing. You know what I mean?
Seriously. You know what I'm saying? It's not. That's not Medea.
Yeah.
Medea, I don't get.
Dude, those movies will get so crazy.
I don't get.
I haven't seen his Tyler Perry shit in forever.
I've seen some of them, but
I get the formula. I don't get why we keep drinking the formula.
Because the formula is the same in every single movie.
Yeah, I just remember the one where this dude is like beating his wife the whole time, but then he gets in this accident, and he's like crippled, and she like tries to drown him in the tub, and the Medea's like cheering her on the whole time. I'm like, yo! And it's like payback, but they're making you feel like it's okay that she can like torture this man low key because he hit her, and I'm like, this is all wrong. Medea's like, she's like cutting the fucking sofa in half with a chainsaw and shit.
Yeah.
We could break down every Medea movie right now.
That could be one of the ones that we do.
All of them. You should do that.
Okay. Well, yeah, we should. All right, we have the show idea that we want to do at the Indie Box. They have like
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. We want to call it bonus features, where it's like we watch a movie. Have you seen like Mystery Science Theater 3000, where they like watch a movie and like talk about it or whatever?
I haven't seen that.
We want to like watch a movie and like stop it and like watch like crazy ass movies like with the audience and like joke and like make it like a come watch this like shitty movie, but it'll be funny and like good times like comedy shit.
That sounds dope.
And Medea movies would be fun.
Dude, it's gonna be a dark skinned dude who's evil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's gonna be the woman in turmoil who's attached to the dark skinned dude in some kind of way. Light skinned hero. Who's saving this turmoil woman.
But she still loves the dark skinned dude.
Still has feelings for him.
Yeah.
True.
But willing to hurt him still.
But yes, those are waning. Medea has another storyline where she's going butt crazy.
Crazy as hell.
Yeah. And maybe gotta deal with some real shit. Probably not.
Yeah.
But she's got some kind of rival of her own.
Drops wisdom at some point.
Drops wisdom in some kind of on the porch at some point. Yep. Events ensue, climax, cameos, a shit ton of cameos.
Somebody sings.
That's the biggest thing for me, a Medea movie, just to get a cameo.
Yeah. Somebody goes to the hospital.
Somebody's going to the hospital.
The
hospital is key.
Yeah.
Key in a Medea
That's how you know
movie.
you're struggling.
Straight up.
Yeah, the hospital.
Surrounded by loved ones, hashing shit out as a family.
Talking
That's when they all come together when it's too late.
Yep.
But then it works out. Barbecue poet.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Yeah.
Call it a fucking day.
Credits.
We take off this fucking fat suit, take off this wig, cash a check for $10 billion. Whatever
the
fuck.
Endless money.
Yeah, he made it. Whatever. Feels like the same, but he's made it.
Now it's like it really is like the fucking What's that white dude? Ernest or whatever nigga's name was?
Ernest.
It's a real goofy white dude.
Louis C.K.?
Nah, he has some movies like Ernest Goes to the Beach or Ernest.
Oh, you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, man?
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know that dude's name.
But it's kind of like that's the version. Like, it's just he did all that shit. He's like,
Yeah.
listen, I'm fucking goofy and I fucking do shit.
Yeah.
And then fuck Medea was like, I'm goofy, I'm gonna do shit,
shit,
but also touch black people because I'm deep.
Yep.
They sell out.
Yeah, they do.
In the big theater.
You ever see that movie where he tried to like not be Medea?
He was a lawyer. Was he a lawyer?
Alex Cross.
Yeah.
He had a shotgun and a plan.
I did see that.
That's right.
He did look like he was dressed up to go be Medea. He was like, I'm not Medea right now, but I'm about
I'm
to go be
itching
Medea.
to it like the whole movie.
Yeah.
After this shoot, I'm about to be Medea.
Or after we're doing right now, I'm really in this reality gonna go be Medea. Like he's still Medea, it's just like off time Medea.
That's the only thing I know him from is like the rest of the time you try to not be Medea. He done Medea so much I can't.
It's hard to see him not in that.
I saw him host this like live Christian event one time. A lot of energy.
A lot of energy.
Word?
Yeah, they were like retelling the story of God like on Christmas or something like that. Like the birth of Jesus, but it was like this big theatrical production. It was nice. He's standing on a big cross.
I don't like Tyler Perry movies, but then I also am happy that we have a playwright.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's so
Count
many
your blessings.
sides to the coin, man.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, there's two sides to a coin.
well, I mean, yeah, but like the little rim part be a side.
Three
Yeah.
sides.
Then the little digits
All
on the
right.
rim.
Let's wrap this up. Is there anything? What else you want to plug? So where can people find your podcast?
So Free Pizza is on the iTunes app, podcast app.
Yeah.
It's on. We're part of Amplifier magazine.
Yeah.
So-
Shout that out. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah,
project?
for sure. Amplifier is a magazine. It's based out of Greensboro. The owner just moved to Atlanta.
Yeah.
She's trying to get in that market too. But we're just all about local DIY,
Yeah.
businesses and trying to give them some bring awareness to them and stuff, them and musicians and all that shit.
That's cool.
So that's why Free Pizza is kind of part of that because we're also trying to bring up and comings and people who are kind of more underground.
Yeah.
So it's a magazine that's pretty much all about that. And it's an online magazine, amplifiergsl.com.
Yeah.
So you can find the YouTube videos of the podcast on there as well, and the like MP3, like you can play it on there too if you want to.
For sure.
The audio file, but yeah.
That's awesome. Instagram, where can be like what Twitter handle was all that?
Yeah, what's up? So my Instagram is freedaniel @freedaniel, and my website is www.danielwhitephoto.com.
Bam.
And that's it.
Plugged in. And
That's
then
a
also
lit Instagram name, just Free Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause it's like they kind of asking for it, but also it's like what you are.
Yeah.
I tried to get something simple like that. It didn't work out. Stick with Black Justin.
Black Justin.
Cause I saw
Fuck yeah.
cause Black Youngster was going insane. I was like, yo, I'm trying to be the Black Youngster of comedy. Just fucking at some point it's fucking going
But
crazy.
where's
Money,
Black Youngster's career
smacking.
going? Like, is he gonna be in the
It's
game forever?
going fucking far, nigga. Because every day this nigga's counting more and more money.
It could be just the same money.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
It could be. Oh, but speaking of music, anyways, we always have the guests pick a song at the end, so you could
Oh yeah.
pick any song.
I can pick any song.
Any song you want,
Any
maybe something
song.
you've been listening to recently.
And we will fade into that song
and
right
we'll
now.
Fucking,
What?
it might be
Yes.
playing right now. Who
Any
knows?
song you want.
Any song I want.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. You can find
That's
it.
on YouTube?
Well, yeah, that I could find the song on YouTube.
Let me find this shit then.
Okay.
Yo, okay. Let's see.
What's your favorite song on Drop Top WAP, JD?
The No Freestyle.
Why?
Bro, it's just I like that fucking raw, like he tells his story, man. It's real
Yeah.
specific. I'm an ex-con. I saw work at the taxi. And so it's
He's like, on probation for
I like
guns.
Gucci Mane and 2 Chainz old man flow. It's some old
Yeah.
niggas that are still making it.
Yeah.
That like it sounds like we could be on the porch. He just told me the same shit.
Yeah.
I'm an ex-con. I used to work at the taxi company.
Yeah.
you
Like
know what
old
I'm saying?
rituals and
Old
spirituals.
shit,
These are
bro.
spirituals. Gucci Man.
Dude, it's crazy. But that Hurt Niggas Feelings, that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
shit,
okay.
Yeah, that shit
That
is
is
fucking
good.
wild.
Her
Yeah.
nigga. I like her next film.
I like 5 Million Intro.
I like Finesse the Plug.
Yeah, Finesse the Plug's good.
I finesse the
The
plug.
plug.
I got extra drugs.
Hey.
I
Hey.
It's just like, yeah, that's just, that makes extra
I
drugs.
thought you
wow.
fucked with me, Gucci. Where's the love?
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
you know what song you want to...
Yeah, play that Pete Flutz and Parental. Play that warming up song.
Okay, word.
Okay, dope.
We'll slip that in now. Well, thank you for doing the podcast.
Hey, man, that's
Hey,
awesome, dude.
it was lit.
Super duper lit. Yeah, thanks for listening, guys.
Sure thing.
Hey, thanks for listening to another episode of the Open Micers podcast.
And listen, if you need to find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, it is at the Open Micers. And for bookings or general questions, it's theopenmicers@gmail.com.
And if you guys are listening on iTunes, please go rate and review. Rate and review is the easiest way for the podcast to grow and to get more people to listen.
Yeah, and like, you know, just follow your dreams, nigga, you know?
Yeah, just in general, you got a dream.
Do that shit.
Do that shit, bro. Thanks.
Somewhat of a neophyte, make you niggas see the light, cause I spit that real life, competition stunting. Don't let me even see a mic a night, I got my breather right, I'm always eating right when I'm competition hunting. You calling me a purist, I'm calling you a tourist that don't belong here, even if your song clear. My flow is the surest, yours considered porous. Bars had a shortage and fell in the wrong ears. Mine, nigga, I can't listen to the garbage. Call the people haters when your shit is just the farthest from dope. Doesn't matter if you have 10 cars in a boat and a model getting lather with the bar of a soap purchased from a store that a nigga can't approach. Who the fuck cares? You can't even hit snares. So many styles, I got your crew swarmed up. Corny niggas, I'm just getting warmed up.
I can see your eyeballs swell and recognize. I freeze MCs, dropping degrees.
Warmed up.
Just clean out your ears.
Touch the mic and see how close you might get.
Started in 06, ever since been focused. Parental with his prints all over an opus. Lamarcus are in Lex and your deck is so sick. Put it all together and the opposition's hopeless. Composition dopest in the French dialect. No weak links in the entire set. So me thinks that an empire's next, cause Parental got the beats that'll inspire vets. Yep, middle fingers to the jealous. You fellas need to sit your ass down like a cellist. They try to unite, people weren't on board. Continue to write, always searching for more. Haters are trife, cause the vision is poor. The way of this life, time to settle the score. He sent over beats, now they're getting torn up. Parental, he just getting warmed up.
I can see your eyeballs swell and recognize. I freeze MCs, dropping degrees.
Warmed up.
Just clean out your ears.
Touch the mic and see how close you might get.
Rose from my bed, the words followed after. Asked my nigga Will if the bars were a laugher. He was like, nah, nigga, that shit's ill. I'ma let my homie Tommy hear you spit for real. I got a couple beats, crafted the lyrics. Told him I was done, he was asking to hear it. Heard me kick a rap on the spot, made a pact. We would post a bundle of some wonderful tracks. We're doing just that, offshoot was an email. Short to the point, with very little detail. Guess who it was? He said the flow was crazy. Rob O, rap lover who we worked with lately. I was like, damn, that's kind of a big deal. Ever since, been working and keeping it even keel. Fans say the beats and the bars are tough. To our style, I think the woman up.